One. Almost. Now we're live.
Are we live? How live are we?
But is anyone really live?
I know that I don't feel alive unless I'm playing the Procrastinator's Dating Simulator.
Oh no.
But the other thing that really makes me feel alive is being in our Discord server. You can follow the link in the description to join our Discord server. Vamp is just like locking eyes with me, slowly opening this can.
Because I'm like listening to you and you're just stopping and it's like, what? Continue.
I wanted to provide you space to open your can, and you were just like looking at me, all deer in headlights, like.
Deer in headlights.
Yeah. So, Discord invite link in the description to talk to us and follow our other content. We also do talking over video games in a more conversational kind of way, in like a knockoff Digibros, if you go to the Arch Plays.
Yeah.
The link to that should probably be in the description for these videos, don't you think?
I'm pretty. It was at one point, and it might still be. Check
All right,
it.
here, let me see.
That's probably gonna be good, especially because our volume is a little higher on our side.
I mean, it does say we do Let's Plays on the channel as opposed to
Okay, fair.
conversational podcast, which is totally what it is. It is a knockoff of Digibros. Are we picking back up from here? That's already on the Digi route.
Yeah, no, yeah. I just wanted to confirm that. I haven't made any decisions. I'm just checking.
All right. I have no way to tell if the two people who are here are me or not.
It's hard to say.
Is it you and me? Is it others? I never ever see more than 3 people on the.
Not never, because like there's been 6.
Yeah, but has there ever been 6 on my phone? Has it ever shown more than 2 people on my phone? I don't think it has.
Let me see.
Some people tell me that I just need a newer phone. Those people
All right.
Yes, those people
crap.
are right. All right.
Okay.
So we are cruising through the opening here because we did play a little bit of it yesterday.
Yeah, and that should be posted. I'm gonna be Sagiri today.
Okay, your other name.
I have a couple.
Have you
names.
downloaded the patch? Oh, there's a nude patch, huh? Is that right? Is that what's happening?
Is there a nude patch? Oh no.
Ourobarista is in the chat. I don't know the names of the devs.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that that's one of the devs.
Yeah, that's the person I've been talking to.
Yeah.
Like
I've been
they
meaning
suggested that in order to get onto the routes that I'm looking for, I gotta tell Digi that I don't care about his list, and then be mean to every single character until Ben asked me to join the Killers or Tom asked me to play the Izumi playtest.
As I said,
Playtest Izumi.
As I said yesterday, I do really appreciate that there isn't just a default route that you're stuck on. Mm-hmm. So that means that every choice you make kind of puts you on a path or another.
Yeah. Okay.
Ourobarista says, I wrote the routes for Digi, Devu, Tom, and some of Gib. Cool.
Oh boy. Okay, so this person might be trustworthy to get us to Tom.
Just maybe.
Perhaps. For all we know, this is just a poser, like, looking to get some clout or something.
Right. I'm going to direct message Faith because it's not really one of our live streams unless Faith is here.
Yeah, true. I'm guessing I should talk to Digi.
Okay. So, Ourobarista, how you were only watching a little bit of our stream yesterday because important people also started streaming. Is that correct?
Far more important people, yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, where were they streaming at? Because I kind of want to watch them play their, Ben and Munchie were playing their own routes, and I want to see what that was like.
I believe Ben and Munchie, just the fact that it's Ben and Munchie means that it was probably Twitch. When Ben streams, it's always on Twitch.
Well, Ben's been streaming on YouTube lately.
Really?
You've not noticed?
I don't subscribe to him on YouTube.
That's weird. Okay.
Yeah, you would think that me, but of the two of us, the Benest Ben guy.
The Benest Ben... Okay. I didn't know this was a competition.
Absolutely, it's a competition. You have to level up your communism as well in order to catch up to how Ben I am.
I don't give a damn about your competition.
How would you design the stat graph for Ben?
I don't know.
Let's see. Communism, poverty. Hey, the background is different.
Well, I was just thinking, like, maybe it was like that yesterday, but we didn't notice?
We didn't comment on it, perhaps?
Maybe, because this is right after, the rowdies and the killers started going at each other, throwing slime.
Earl Barista says, I did not know you were streaming until it was over, but yeah, I was watching Ben's stream. Gotcha.
Fair. Probably more quality.
Yeah, hopefully nobody minds that we aren't narrating through the same text from yesterday.
Yeah, we're just trying to get to the divergence point.
Well, they told you how to enable Zoomer mode.
How did we do that?
Or a barista will tell us, because I don't remember what the buttons are for it.
Wasn't in settings.
It's a key. I think K maybe.
I remember T and C.
It's S. S for skip. Okay.
Ah ha ha!
I believe you just hold it, or just press it once. It's a toggle.
Hold it or press. It seems. Okay, so library is where I told Digi I didn't care about his list. So.
All right. So we have to get to the part where Digi says list.
I guess so, yeah.
And then reject the list.
Get into this place. The grand reveal.
I would kind of like to see what the flowchart of the game looks like when you plot the whole thing out. Like, how much route crossing is there?
Yeah. Yeah, very much. Well, they did put a flow chart out on Twitter, remember?
I don't follow them on Twitter.
Why? I'm gonna solve this mystery so then Tom loves me. Yeah, let's go drink some wine. Speaking of which, I'm drinking more wine today.
What wine are you going with this time?
Right now it's black cherry lemonade.
That's a pretty good wine.
I'm gonna roll with it.
All right, Faith will be here in a little bit.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I never know, when everyone's all gonna be here, when we're just, streaming on a day that we're not supposed to. Then again, maybe I'm the only one who adheres to schedules. The Lord of Ghosts. I wonder if we'll find out who that is.
Let's see. Digi's is the first route you can get into, and you're also not in our Discord. I had to plug this stream for you. Oh, thanks, man.
Oh, thank you.
I guess I am only making it available on Twitter, I guess, because I posted it in our Discord and I posted it on Twitter. Okay. And that's about as far as I got into that, because my first thought was the stream is in 3 minutes ago. We have to just push out notification to all the places that I am aware of. I'm gonna. Yeah.
You're the marketing bro. I just make shit. That's all I know how to do, and I don't even do it well.
You make shit and then you don't market it.
Yeah.
Who does that remind you of? Is it half of the entire PCP? Because I think that it is.
Might be. Okay, now we're at the divergence point. So, obviously, I'm kind of a piece of shit already. I can't afford to go full otaku.
Okay.
look, you're really interesting teacher by way of how you present yourself, but I'm not gonna become that kind of weirdo who's this into anime.
Ourobarista says, "Oh boy, if you apostrophe and then nothing."
Oh.
If you're into marketing, you're gonna like the Tom route.
Oh, I'm so excited. I am so hyped. I was so hyped when I played the demo, and I'm still hyped to play this game because it did not fail me. It did not disappoint me with the Digi route yesterday. And if you want to see that, it should be posted on my channel. Mm-hmm. Like, for anyone who's watching other than Ourobarista. But yeah, this is great. I love it.
All right.
Okay.
So, Ourobarista, did you actually watch the stream that we did yesterday, or did you just start and watch it? Like,
I think he did. Like, he might have watched some of it because he knew that I wanted to go towards Ben or Tom.
Gotcha.
Besides, it's your voice time.
All right. What do you mean weirdo? How can one even be too into something? I really feel where he's coming from here. This is a very Digi bit of dialogue, and this is also something that I 100% agree with. Like,
same.
You ever? It's kind of old hat to like shit on people for using the phrase guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like you also can't be too into something, and you can't be. You can't think too hard about something.
I don't, like, it's a bit of a mixed bag for me, being someone who's in the Degrassi fandom, who does feel like some of them get either too into it or, like, think too hard about, like, points that don't matter overall, and just letting that color the entire series for them.
Well, I think that immediately rings as somebody who hasn't thought about it enough, because if they thought about it more, then they would see how much they're getting hung up on details like that.
I mean,
like,
maybe.
It's kind of just like a snag. It's like, oh, I got caught. I got a piece of my shirt caught on this branch. Going any further is impossible. I guess I'm just stuck here. But no, if you had gone further and just broken that branch or whatever, or just kept walking and let it cut you, then you would get so much further into this hedge maze that is the total idea space of like fiction and everything. Like,
okay, yeah, I think you've convinced me. So
yeah. How could you possibly cast judgment upon the entire medium of animation as a whole?
I feel
all right.
that.
I want to believe that the next thing that your character is going to say is something like, well, it's not animation as a whole. It's anime. That's not the same thing. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just not the right kind of autistic for it.
Oh, he looks so hurt. Oh, I just want to hug him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right in the heart.
Dude, let me buy you a beer.
Wait, read his line first.
Yeah. Maybe you aren't.
He sounds strangely sincere and kind of sad as he says it.
All right. Ourobarista says, also, I hope you're aware that the Digi end you played is a joke end at the very start. That's why there are no credits afterwards. Yeah, I kind of got the impression that it's one of the joke endings, kind of like Blaze Blue. How sometimes there will be every character has a joke ending in Blaze Blue, but like if you take a dialogue choice, sometimes instead of just dying, it will like stroke off into insanity and then cruise on that for like 20 minutes.
See, I'm used to like non-real endings tending to be either the normal you don't end up with the guy ending, or just like if you play Amnesia, you're just fucking dead.
Gotcha. So this is
a little bit different of a visual novel for me.
This is a really good way to highlight how different our experiences of the same medium are by looking at it through different lenses. I think that's really cool.
I mean, then again, like, I cut my teeth with visual novels on those stupid, like, free to play visual like otome games on the phone.
Otome games? All right.
Yeah.
I played about 20 minutes of Melty Blood way back in the day, and then Melty Blood is kind of like BlazBlue, and then it's a visual novel fighting game.
Mm-hmm.
And then started playing BlazBlue just because it was the same thing but on a console, and also I had it as opposed to a friend of mine having it. Rest in peace, Alistair. And then I got super into it. I love this presentation style, which is also why I want us to watch Epithet Erased one of these days. And give me back my list, you faggot.
That sends the Digi route.
Oh, poor guy.
Oh, what's
Weaponized
this?
thickness.
You gotta eat. Oh, okay.
Don't be a cog in the machine.
What was the other class that Nate teaches? Like philosophy and what was it? Health or?
I'm liking the strategic, omission of letters here. Let's see. Weaponize thick S. There's no N. Don't be a cog in the machine. There's no E. Embarrassment. There's no M.
What is this?
Sans.
Personal fucking responsibility. That's not missing anything.
There's no S.
What do you mean no S?
Here. N. I'm looking at the letters that should be here.
Okay, but what do you mean S?
N. E. M. S. That says San. Just San. Stop Gal Gadot. Personal fucking responsibility.
I just said that. Broader shoulders instead of lighter burdens.
Okay. And urbandictionary.com. Let's see.
So that's N.
Nems? All right. I have a feeling that was not like some hidden message or anything like that. I think that was just like funny omission.
Oh, okay.
All right.
That's what we get for reading too much into it.
Well, like that's where my mind goes in stuff like this because there's so many Easter eggs everywhere.
Well, yeah, same.
And when you see anything like that, you have to assume that not only is it intentional, but there's like more behind it.
Yeah, it's a sprawling narrative of some sort that's behind the narrative itself.
Okay. Our barista, like 5 minutes ago, says, "This game is stupid long." Yeah, I watched your entire recording today. And then, like, 1 minute ago, says, Nate teaches Bloomer philosophy and memes.
Okay. Oh, memes. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Big thing of red pills.
Okay, well, no wonder 4chan is up. Okay.
In honor of those red pills, I am going to eat a single red jelly bean.
If you can find one. This is the kind of school I've always dreamed of. A whole class dedicated to memes? Seems like the internet is finally old enough now to get a break into our educational system.
All right, do you want a blue pill? It's blueberry.
I'm gonna take a black pill.
Oh, yeah, that's a much better idea. I'm changing my answer. Oh.
Copycat.
Black pill as fuck.
Don't be a sheeple.
Give me a sec to respond to that. I gotta wait for this black pill to kick in.
Okay.
Sheeple is actually the only state of being. Everyone is a sheep to something, and the only thing that changes is whether or not you're aware of it and what it is. If you don't think you're a sheep, you're just a sheep for something you don't recognize. There, how black pilled is that? That's pretty fucking black pilled, right?
Yeah. I mean, if you want to suck yourself off, yeah.
By the way, I don't actually believe that. And that's why y'all gotta eat your greens, goddammit. Greens and beans are an effective workout routine. That's what you need to get a godly build like yours truly. Just listen to me and I can guide you all on your way to the top.
I think I get it now. Basically, this is Professor Bestman's weekly outlet to tell his students why he is a genius, or rather, why he thinks he's one. But what's this all got to do with memes?
Oh, dear student, that's easy. Where do you think most of my memes come from? From being a legendary fit boy, obviously. So any further questions regarding topics for this...
The entire classroom falls into a noisy chaos. Pens and books fly through the air. Everybody tries to make their opinion or joke heard. Some 4chaners and Redditors get into on my left, I hear a quiet purple voice trying to speak up.
Mage, shut the fuck up, everyone. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck everyone up. Mage wants to speak.
And before saying anything else, he runs out again.
Yes, Mage?
I was wondering, can we talk about dreams here? I think that's a fascinating topic.
No dreams. Don't let your dreams be memes.
Poor Mage. She can't get a break with her dreams.
Mage, you wanting to talk about dreams is a meme that needs to fucking die. What in the world could you have to say about dreams that is so interesting?
I like them. She sounds very dedicated.
I see what you're saying. I just think you're retarded. But I still think dreams are an uninteresting topic to a broader classroom demographic. What do you think, class? Wouldn't that be incredibly boring?
Okay, so I need to be mean from now on, so I'm not going to stand with Mage.
Okay, Eric Seabass says, feel free not to play the Nate route so I don't have to decide between this and Nate's stream.
Oh.
From the Nate Writer.
Oh, damn, hello.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not really going to play the Nate route today. If I can play any routes, I want to play Tom and Ben.
Wait, Nate is streaming today? Like, are we just, like, crossing the streams left and right? Is that what's happening?
I think so. Well... yeah, I guess so.
All right, so on Twitter, I only actually follow May, Digi, and Ben and Tom, and that's it.
Okay, you might follow more people than me.
I may have to subscribe to everyone in order to just keep my finger to the pulse of who is streaming what and when, so we can try to avoid shit like this happening in the future. Because this is now the second time in a row in as many days that we have been cucked.
Well, I guess the question is, how many times are we going to stream this? We'll find out.
Eric C. Bass says, Nate only randomly decided to stream the dating sim instead of Nuzlocke.
Of course he would. He heard we're streaming.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
What is more Chad than cucking someone? And what is more Chad yet than cucking someone for their internet creative content?
And what's more Chad yet than cucking someone for their internet creative content than cucking someone of their internet creative content who can't even compare to his level of fame?
That's right. Your subscriber number is your power level, and don't let anyone tell you different.
Exactly. I agree, Professor Bestman. The contents of our dreams are only ever interesting to ourselves and extremely boring to everyone else. But, oh my god!
You don't even get a chance to defend Mage?
No, I did.
Oh, what
did you pay attention?
I was looking at the chat.
I was telling you though!
While I was looking at the chat.
I was talking to you!
I can only really do one language task at a time.
Oh, fuck you! We're moving on! I don't care!
You just have to be an asshole to everyone, right?
Yes.
That's what I assume.
Thanks for joining us.
Mage looks so busted here. Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Based on the thumbnail, I think May's stream is Romancing Mage. So I want to watch that at some point. But I think one of these days, I'm just going to have to open the goddamn game and play it myself a couple of times in order to, like, actually absorb the content and not just like, is there really a difference between playing a visual novel and watching someone else play a visual novel, do you think?
I don't think so. Like the only the bit of difference there is in the personality of the person playing and you know what kind of things they generate while playing it. Otherwise there's not too much different because the gameplay stays pretty much the same just depending on the choices that they make.
I think like my instinct is that like a Persona game, you're or watching somebody play Persona, there's enough choices in a like if it's as long as the boys are saying, then that means that enough choices are going to come up where you wouldn't get to see the thing that you would have done, which I feel like is the core content, is playing through it a couple of times and making the decisions yourselves.
I mean, yeah, but like people tend to make similar decisions, so. Are you gonna read this thing?
One last little hit from the chat here. Chloe showed up.
Oh, hello.
Chloe says you two are like brother and sister. We're a little more civil than that.
Well, hey, you can have civil siblings. I've got civil siblings. Some.
My experience of siblings is...
Well, how about your half siblings?
We maintain very positive relationships by never talking to each other.
Exactly. There you go.
Or Barista says, May romance Digi, Nate, and Mage. Cool.
Nice.
Nate is an interesting choice.
I can see you wanting to go for Nate.
I wonder if Michelle was on. I wonder if there was like a cuck power play.
Well, that's why I was thinking, like, because she's like best friends with Michelle, so it just makes sense that she'd go for her, man.
I think best friends is a little strong, but yeah, overall. Chloe says, I guess more like a mix of siblings and a married couple. It's because she was with Michelle. Yes. All right. We guessed correctly. It was a cuck power play. Or at least that's what I'm going to tell myself. Good, Sagiri. A reasonable assessment. All right.
Plus, I can barely ever remember my dreams. I'm sorry for Mage, but this class is already lame enough.
Oof.
I thought I was enjoying... Oh, wait, no. I enjoyed the idea of it, but Nate was not doing a good job of teaching.
Do you ever actually want to hear about other people's dreams?
Like, sometimes it's interesting, but most of the time, no.
I don't remember dreams that I've had in order to tell people. I'll usually just be left with, like, a feeling, you know?
Except for the last couple of times where you woke up and you told me about your dreams.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't that just the most interesting? Because it was mine?
Oh, yeah, definitely. See, it changes depending on who's the person telling it.
Yeah. When it's everyone else, it sucks. And when it's you, it's good.
Exactly. Man, am I pretty tired. The class ended uneventfully after the whole dream debacle. It's true that nobody cares about other people's dreams, but it's not like I'm as fervently anti-dream as Professor Bestman is. I sit down at a nearby table and lay my head down on my arms.
Chloe says, I'm here and finishing season 3 of Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. How are you watching two things with audio at the same time? That makes no sense to me. You don't want to hear about my dreams, lol. Probably true. Continue.
Professor Besson sure is a passionate guy. He's not content to let life just wistfully go by. He's always pushing himself and others to strive for greatness. Basically, the complete opposite of me. Oh well, some people are just born like that, I guess. Can't be helped.
Oh, the inclusion of Shikata Ganai in this, specifically when talking about Nate, is such a deep dig.
Oh, yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
The can't be. Nate has strong opinions about the can't be helped mindset.
Oh, I bet he does. I'm starting to get really sleepy. Man, I didn't get much sleep last night. What's going on here? Are we having a dream of our own now?
Briefly, because we brought up the subject of Shikata Ganai, I think that if you're just going to roll over and take it, you had better also be tied up.
Okay. That's not where I thought this was going. What's happening? Is this a dream? Whoa. A young woman is standing before me.
Is that?
Who are you?
I think that's fucking... Oh, what's her name? Come on. This is an important character.
I feel like I should know her.
Is this Alley Oop? I'm not as up on my hippo as I should be.
That's not important right now.
or not alley-oop exactly, but like an abstraction of alley-oop.
What's important is whether you can help me out. I've been having some weird dreams lately. You've met Nate, right?
This is Dream Michelle, the exact opposite of Michelle.
Okay. I thought she had to do with Michelle, but I wasn't really certain. Well, I need you to take his route. Take his route? What the hell do you even mean by that? Like any of this is for real. Or not. Nate needs a bit of help. This is where you come in. Well, I guarantee you that Professor Bestman doesn't need my help. The guy's got his life completely in order. Everyone has their personal journeys to endure and crosses to bear. We all need a bit of support every now and then. So, can you help me out? Okay, so I need to be mean to her. Either help Nate or go back to school. I'm going back to school. This all sounds like a pain in the ass, so I don't want to get involved. Just take me back to the school. Everyone falls down, and everyone has to decide for themselves whether to get back up. Oof. Okay.
I like the poetry of using Nate's philosophy to hurt Nate, in a way.
Yeah.
Or hurt Nate indirectly by your own inaction.
Yeah. Yeah. I kind of feel like a dick now, though, for not pursuing Nate's route.
Yeah, like, what do you think about the ability to help obligating you to act?
I mean, a bit of mixed feelings, because on the one hand, you know, I can understand not wanting to, but on the other hand, it's also like, you know, if you have the ability, why not?
Yeah, I'm pretty torn about this a lot of the time. Like, on the one hand, I feel like if I can do something as a public service and it doesn't cost me anything and it's easy, then I should just do that because of how easy it is. But on the other hand, like, fuck everyone but me.
Jeez. Oh, that was a weird dream. That's it. That's the last time I have the keto pizza. I can't help but buy it because it's so damn cheap, though. For a second, I considered telling someone about this crazy dream, but then I catch myself. No one would care. I should probably go home. I am clearly way too tired right now.
Does that mean that the Nate route starts by you telling him about your dream? That's incredible.
Maybe. Professor Munchie decided to end our morning class early today, and I soon found myself conversing with two of the most powerful people in the school.
Alright, so in the background I see a couple of things of different kinds of energy drinks. I very clearly recognize a Monster and a Rain.
Well, yeah, Ben's here.
Here we have a diagram of chakras, two different
this must be
mascots.
Yeah, he must have been talking about crystal, spirit science.
Spirit science. Yeah, I see a Merkaba back there.
Yeah.
I think that's a Merkaba. What is going on here? Something equals Xbox.
I have no idea.
Is this Tom equals games?
Maybe? Maybe?
Let's see. That looks like a Machamp that's also a Munchlax. What else do we have here? Spicy.
Is that Webkins?
Webkins. Yeah. I think this is Arm Retrieval back here. Which I still haven't watched because I want to do something with, I want to actually read Homestuck, and I realize that reading Homestuck takes like a month.
Yeah. Don't bother.
Let's see. And then here, that looks like the fucking Sephiroth. Yeah. Which is more spirit science stuff and Kabbalah and all that. Yeah. All right. Yo, Munchie, Done with your class for today? Hell yeah, dude. We can totally fuck around in a rowdy manner.
Wait, you guys are actually friends? Are you two literally in the middle of a war with each other?
Or a barista says you're really quick if you read Homestuck in a month. I think you vastly overestimate how much I need to do other things with my day. If I was going to read Homestuck, I would do nothing else.
Oh, yeah, like not put out any Arch plays.
Yeah, no Arch plays. I wouldn't record lines on my video.
The joke is that you already aren't doing that.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the way, if anybody out there likes Digibros, you should check out the link in the description at the very bottom of the description to the Arch Plays, which is just Digibros, but with us instead. It's like those little introspective moments where we talk to each other about a subject, but longer. Well, yeah. How else are we supposed to show affection for one another if not by brutally murdering each other's loyal subjects? Yeah, I wouldn't have it any other way, bro. Me too, man.
Aw, I see. I thought these two were out for each other's throats, but I guess it's more about fucking each other over in some kind of high-minded game of chess, with each gang member serving as their pawns. Interesting.
Yeah.
The atmosphere gets awkward for a second, so I try to strike something up. So, Ben, you used to travel, if I recall.
Yeah, I used to actually, have a life and travel a lot when I was younger. So how did you go from world-traveling physics teacher to a local homeless man? Oh, pathetically. Yeah, I figured. As for myself, I'm kind of done wandering around for now. This city and its people are enough to keep me entertained. On that note, the fight in the lunchroom today, man, that shit was sick. Totally, man. Hey, Munchie, I have an idea. Huh? What do you mean? Come over here. I'll fill you in. It's about endless war.
They both get close to one another, and after about a minute of whispering, Munchie starts to speak.
Ahem. Speaking of endless war, there was a moment in my life where I thought I went gay for good. But when I first saw her run for student council president, that all changed.
Wait, Endless War is a student council president? How is this the first time I heard this?
Man, I totally get you. You know what I would do to endless war?
Hold on, guys. Isn't this a bit weird talking about her like this? Don't you guys have any dignity? Once she starts whispering into my ear.
Act natural, kid. This is just to draw her out. You don't have to. You don't think we were gonna let you fucking chicken out while we have the chance, do you?
Okay. What?
I would first take her out on a dinner date. I would romance her and take her back to my high-rise bungalow. I would then neg the shit out of her and tell her that her dad was right all along and that she would never amount to anything and that no self-respecting man would want her. And then I would pull out my gun and unload clip after clip into her, as she deserves.
Sounds like Endless War would appreciate that.
Wow, Ben. Racist much? ...
Well, fuck you too, Ben. You're lucky I like you, or else this knife would have ended your miserable fucking life right then and there. Don't you dare talk shit about me ever again, because I will kill you. Anyways, a new blood worthy of participating in the war?
Nah, most of these new students can't possibly fathom anything better than actually studying at the school and then failing to do so. This kid right here, though, he's got potential.
Wait a second. You're that pathetic fuck that ran away from the war a couple days ago. Have you finally decided to leave behind your purposeless life and join the cause? Endless War gives me a menacing look. Sure? Don't fucking just say sure like a retard. Are you a rowdy fucker or a cop killer? Choose already. Okay. What? Before I can give an answer, a group of thugs I've never met before burst into the room.
I am certain that every one of these people is important to Endless War.
Probably. Okay.
Hold on here just a sec, ma'am. I think this guy could use some information before he jumps to such a life-changing decision. Is this the information I was finally... is this finally the information I've been looking for? Like, I watched the Endless War lecture expecting to get some sense of the, like, gang spirit differences between the rowdy fuckers and the cop killers, and all I could gather is that it seems to just be, do you like Ben or Munchie more?
Yeah, isn't that the point?
I mean, probably, but, like, I want there to be cultural differences. I want there to be differences of values between them.
Why does there need to be cultural differences? Like, why do you need reason to kill someone?
I don't need a reason to kill someone.
It sounds like you do.
I need a reason to kill someone partisanly. I normally just go around indiscriminately murdering the innocent. Well, I mean, is it really indiscriminate if it's always the innocent? Yes. Yes, it is.
But why not? Well, that's already partisan because you're not killing the non-innocents.
Non-innocent, like, guilty people look innocent from a distance.
Yeah, they look innocent, but you specifically said that you kill innocents. So you're already targeting one group or another.
Oh, fine.
It doesn't have to be this complicated.
If I'm gonna be partisan, I'd better be partisan the right way. Let's see if they'll tell us what the difference is between rowdy fuckers and cop killers.
Well, obviously the Ben side is the best one.
I don't know. When I was actually in person with Munchie, he's super infectious, and he very much has, like, my fire, like that internal fire that I'm worried about going out. I feel like I have to stoke it when I see Munchie content that jives with me. I gotta stoke it, and then I gotta stroke it. Let's see what else has happened. Chloe is saying lots of things. I think she's talking about the Netflix show she's watching. Let's see. Commenting on the list of stuff in the room. Yeah. Has a My Little Pony book holder. Oh, the bookend. Looks like, who is that? That's not Pinky.
I don't recognize that pony.
I didn't watch T-Bap Resurrection.
Is there just pasta in a pot? Okay. Okay.
What could be more human core than food?
Exactly.
Anyway. Does he, though? Let's be honest here. The only real reason we're... You know what? I want to give this guy a voice. I'm going to give this guy a voice. Does he, though? Let's be honest here. The only reason we're lacking in recruits is because we fail to get to them before the rowdies do. Thank God that isn't the case this time.
Oh, are they the killers?
Yeah. You can't tell from the uniforms?
Oh, I mean... slime. I just see green, so slime.
That jacket is kind of purpley.
Not that much. Not that much.
Gotcha. Ugh, God, not you people. The last thing I need today is a headache from hearing you prattle on about whatever bullshit low IQ individuals such as cop killers do.
Top killers.
Top killers. Oh, yeah. These are the top killers.
Yeah.
Alright, that's why they have, like, full-on uniformed character designs and everything.
I love it. Don't worry, this won't take long. Oh no! Oh no!
What's going on?
Jesus Christ! First thugs, now amputees?
Amputees me? No, I fucking jinxed it! Fuck yes, now we're on an even playing field here. Wait, no, seriously, what's happened? What's happening? I don't understand.
Don't worry about it. I just go back to doing whatever you were doing at the treehouse or something.
She speaks in all lowercase. I bet she actually does that in real life.
Cool.
Yeah, right. You killers can't fool me. I think I smell something strange. Something innocent and pure-hearted in this room.
2 reptilian appendages sprout from his shoulders in a way that words fail to describe, as he now somehow procures a cowboy hat. This metamorphosis is so bizarre that I failed to register that he has a gun pointed right at me.
A juvenile, huh? Just what the doctor ordered. Wait, hold on. Don't shoot. This guy could prove useful. He may even want to join the ranks and become a rowdy runt. There's more hierarchy in the rowdies? That's interesting.
Probably.
Damn. Whatever you say, boss. If you can't tell, I'm, like, just clenching my teeth to do those lines. That's the only gimmick to his voice. I don't remember what voice I gave this guy. I think
he didn't have
kind
a voice,
of a dopey.
really.
I think I went in kind of a dopey direction with him.
Not
Anyway,
really.
back to the main point of discussion here. Join the killers. I'm begging you. We're so low on reserves. I have to fucking cheat just to get it by every once in a while. No, you really don't. Okay, discussion for another time then.
Forget about that for a sec and just ask yourself this. What would honestly lead someone to become a rowdy when being a killer is so much cooler? We hang out in a cathedral, we disregard law enforcement, we're just generally superior to those bustas in every single way you can imagine. Well, when you say it like that...
Hold it. I think what my good pal Ephraim...
Yeah, Ephraim.
What my good pal Ephraim here fails to mention is that the rowdies are in fact the superior gang. Have you seen our fucking base before? It's a YMCA, with subwoofers out the wazoo, and more game consoles than you would even know what to do with. Alright, that's getting hard to maintain. Like, that's messing with my jaw a little bit. So I'm changing voices for this guy. Plus, we're just more fun-loving and eccentric in general. The amount of artists and lore masters that the rowdies have on top of us just having more soldiers to send into the line of fire should make the choice pretty obvious. Pretty much every killer these days is just a retarded goon who has no concept of culture. I'm right here, you know. You're an exception to the rule is what you are. Need I remind these gentlemen how many top killers have fallen off the face of the earth?
No need to rub salt into the wound. Just another thing the rowdies fail at. Achieving a moral victory. Oh my god. Especially after watching the lecture, this is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt you'll find people as barbaric as Crocs in our ranks.
Yeah, and that's a bad thing. Oh god, will you just shut up for once?
I swear that's not the voice you gave him.
Seriously though. Oh, I'm doing the mudcap.
Yeah, I swear that's not the voice you gave the mudkip the last time he was on screen.
The mudkip spoke before? I don't remember the mudkip speaking.
Yeah, he did.
Alright, well, away we go. Seriously though, Shaft and F are right. We could use someone like you to even the odds and restore the killers to their former glory. It would make things much more interesting if you sided with the underdogs, right? Seems like joining the killers is a good effort towards game balance, if you ask me. Enough yapping, you freaks. Me and Ben just wanted to chill out, and then you all had to go and ruin it. I say we should let Security decide for himself. Go on, get the fuck out of here. Fine. Let's roll, everyone.
No, I'm pretty sure that's...
Oh, is that Mudkip again?
Yeah.
Fine. Let's roll, everyone. Sure. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. You too, Crocs. Aw, man. Well, go on, Sagiri. Take your time.
Okay, what are the options? Rowdy fucker for life. Cop killer, obviously. I don't want to enlist in the war. Ask what gang Endless War belongs to. Cool.
You should... All right. Chloe says you sound like Mickey Mouse from the 40s.
Yeah, you do sound like Mickey Mouse at some point.
All right. I'm specifically trying to go for the X-Play character, Ratty the Puppet.
I have no fucking clue who that is, but you sound like Mickey Mouse.
Ratty the Puppet, bitches.
Yeah, no, that's different from what you were doing. Well, I obviously have to go for Cop Killer to get to Ben.
You do. However, counterpoint, Romance Endless War.
Counterpoint, save game.
Okay. Actually, yeah. I wanna keep to the title of the stream in hopes that if Ben comes in here, he'd be like,
"The title
hey,
of the
it's you
stream
guy."
doesn't have anything to do with Ben.
Not according to the tweet I sent.
Oh, what'd you do?
Actually, I think what I said was trying to get the Ben and Tom route this time, but I tagged Ben and Tom with it.
Nice. Okay, well, Cop Killer, obviously.
Cop Killer, obviously.
Exclamation point. Enlist killers.
Oh, Digi actually made a really good point on Twitter, which is that in all the, like, click languages, in the, like, it comes up a lot in the Southern Hemisphere. In all the click languages is how you pronounce and is written with an exclamation point. So it should be enlist.
Okay.
Enlist.
Okay.
I fucking knew it.
Ooh. Suddenly, a purple light begins to envelop and encircle around me, and a near infinite amount of memories and experiences suddenly flash before my eyes. The light then calms down again, and at the end of it all, I feel like a changed man. Because I wasn't a man to begin with.
You were an indeterminate.
So, what the fuck just happened?
By enlisting does that to you. You just sold your soul to us, so the transaction kind of fucks with you a little. It gives you access to things you never experienced before. It allows you to peer into the reality of space and slime. It essentially turns you woke.
Nice. Whoa.
It also sets some restrictions on your actions. As a killer, you can no longer work on a farm and can only dangerously mine at night.
Really?
Disgusting. You are also disposed to excessive murder and violence, so you can get straight fucked if any of that's not what you were thinking of doing with your life. But anyways, come meet the rest of the killers at the cafeteria. It's almost time for lunch anyway.
Nice. We leave Munchie and Endless War behind and head for the cafeteria. I'm a certified cop killer now, I guess. Should I, go find a cop to murder later or something? I'm not exactly sure how all this works.
I don't know how important killing cops is to the cop killer, mythos. Because I have to imagine that they probably wouldn't have made too big a showing of that.
I have no idea.
If for no other reason than because America is just going in the direction where if doing that, even in private, on the internet, is going to be punishable.
I don't know. I don't know how much consideration they put towards that kind of thing.
Probably none. Like sane people. Now let me just settle back in. Put my tinfoil hat back on. There we go. All right, I'm ready.
We enter the cafeteria, and in the corner of my eye, I see Gibbon sitting at the mud puddle table. To avoid being awkward and having to explain that I can't join him today, I try to ignore him and quickly join Ben at the line. Oh, poor Gib.
Aww. Ooh, keto pizza, eh? Haven't seen that on the menu before. By the way, they have keto pizza at Blaze Pizza in town.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Cool.
I believe that it's using, the flour that it's made from is, those exotic non-grain flours, almond flour.
Or flour.
Or coconut flour.
Or flour.
What?
Flour. The best of all flowers. The realest flour.
Flour made from actual flowers, like pickable, smellable flowers.
Aren't all flowers pickable and smellable?
No. Some of them are made of wheat.
Well, that's stupid.
You can't just pick them. You have to thresh it.
You have to thrash it?
Yep. Thrash, 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 thrash.
Dab, 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 dab. I have to dab now because I'm killer. Don't bother. I tried it my first day here and it tasted disgusting.
Well, they just don't know how to make a good keto pizza then. I could probably teach this kitchen a thing or two. Oh, by the way, did I ever mention that I have had keto pizza that was good?
No, I didn't know you had keto pizza at all.
Yeah, my diabetic uncle made a keto pizza once. The crust was just cheese. It was cheese that had been baked into a dough-like substance. It was like cream cheese and I think there was egg in it maybe and like 2 other things. I forget what was in it exactly.
I adore it.
But it was delicious and it was cheese-like.
Yeah.
So you see, me and a friend of mine have perfected the keto pizza formula. And it's all in the almond flour, baby. I bet we can make keto pizzas selling like hotcakes after we're done with them.
Oh no, don't tell me you're one of those keto fags, Ben.
Hell yeah, my dude. Keto fag to the bone.
Well, I feel like he would say, hell yeah, my dude.
Hell yeah, my dude. Keto fag to the bone. Been on it for years now and I lost a ton of weight.
He has.
Yeah.
Keto has done great for him.
Mm-hmm. Keto does great for everybody.
Yeah, if only I could get on it without dying.
You get over the hump, you'll probably be fine.
Maybe, but I have to try to get over the hump first and figure out what the fuck the hump is for me.
Yeah. You react to it very differently than any of the rest of us do.
Yeah.
It's super cheap, too, if you know what you're doing. And it isn't even that hard to stick to. I totally recommend it if you want to lose weight. That matches my experiences with keto to a T.
And yet you don't keep with it.
Well, because lockdown food is not keto.
Hold on. Don't blame this goddamn lockdown on you not being on keto, because you were not on keto for longer than that.
I went to an all meat and cheese diet for like a couple of days and then suddenly state lockdown and then the house...
Yeah, a couple of days because I wasn't there to incentivize you to have mac and cheese and shit.
And then our house goes into lockdown because of like exposure to the coronavirus.
Yeah. But you only started eating meat and cheese because I wasn't around to encourage you to eat mac because that's what we eat together.
So what you're saying is you ruined me.
Yes!
You're the reason I'm fat.
Thank you for understanding! Finally, we're on the same fucking page!
One of these days, I'll stop being fat.
But doesn't keto give you kidney stones or something like that?
Or a barista says, as a German, I don't trust people who don't eat bread.
I mean, I barely ate bread for pasta, it's kind of bread, but that, up until, I started, hanging around with you, I didn't really eat a lot of bread. Well, I guess I ate some bread, but mainly pasta, in the form of pasta.
Gotcha. I mean, I do really like bread and cheese as a way of life, but I just can't do it anymore. I need to keto out. I gotta keto down the pounds. Yeah. Oh my fucking god, no it doesn't. Don't get pulled into this retarded meme that keto is somehow bad for you. Somehow is bad for you is actually more accurate to the way he talks. It's just not the way that I talk. So I just flip that around in my quasi-dyslexic brain.
Oh, I did that earlier with that and all. Just switched it because it was more natural for me to read it my way instead of how it was written.
Just because I just so happened to get kidney stones a couple of times for completely unrelated reasons doesn't prove anything.
Right, yeah. We finished up ordering our food and make our way towards the cloud of vapor that is the killer's table. By
the way, I'm legit terrified of having kidney stones myself.
I don't think about it. I'm invincible. I'm 25, it can't happen to me.
There's this operation that you can get where if you have kidney stones in your kidneys, they use like ultrasonic waves to like break up the stones. Like it resonates with the kidney stones and causes them to like break up into powder. And that still hurts to pass, but it hurts way less than trying to pass a kidney stone.
Cool.
And if your kidney stone is bad enough, it can actually like cut your ureter before like the tube that runs from your kidneys to your bladder, just like off completely.
See, I'm gonna.
And if the hypersonic waves, if they fuck it up, like if you like, if they're doing the procedure and you sneeze, it can liquefy your organs.
See, this is why I don't think about it.
What I'm telling you is that it bothers me so much that I kind of want to get an ultrasound to check out if I have kidney stones, and then just preemptively have that ultrasonic thing done anyway.
First find out.
Despite the risk of death.
First find out if you have cancer.
Yeah, I guess. Fine. I mean, all the doctors are all busy with the coof.
Well, yeah. Like, we can't do anything about that now. Like, I can't get my birth control shot because, our doctor's office is all remote now.
Did you talk to them about that?
I didn't, but, I got on the phone to, try to call them, and, they specifically said that their physical office is closed.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, so, I imagine now, now's probably not the time to even try to get at the,
Just for a language change, I'm trying to gently push everybody that I know to start saying hormone regulators instead of birth control, because birth
That's
control
fair.
has a
Yeah.
distinctly reproductive angle to it, which is not what most of it gets used for.
Yeah, most teenage, people with, wombs and stuff, they use it to stop periods. That was the main reason why, my classmates would get on birth control, that I heard.
Yeah.
I know my sister, had to insist to get on it because her cramps were just horrendous.
That endo's gonna end you.
Yeah.
Get it. Get it.
You're so funny. You're like the pinnacle of comedy. Why didn't you write this?
If only you could end that metriosis.
Oh my god, why didn't I think of that?
Alright, my stiff delivery actually made me laugh there.
Ahead of me, Ben just walks right into the vapor, and after a moment's hesitation, I do the same and emerge into a completely detached space, separate from the rest of the world.
Chloe says,
Ooh.
Have you guys seen those videos of that one song from Animaniacs about the countries, but it shows all the reported coronavirus cases in each of those places?
Oh,
that
damn.
sounds fucking incredible.
It does sound funny. I've never seen it, but it sounds funny as hell.
Go to the Discord and post that in memes and such, please. I will watch it later.
Yeah.
Oh, look. Fuck energy. Is that actually real?
No, I don't think so.
Chaotic cauliflower.
Yeah, obviously it can't be.
All right, that's super not real. Yo,
Slime
I love the way that it
fries.
looks in here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's more my aesthetic, frankly, because I prefer purple over pink.
Greetings, my dear apostles. Please take care of this new soul for me, for I must attend to my all-important slime time.
Ben then quickly exits right back out through the vapor. The rest of the killers intently watch him leave.
I didn't realize there would be
Wait.
so many secondary characters.
Wait, didn't he just order food?
Kip.
Yeah.
Never willing to stick around too long, huh, Ben? Anyways, at Killers, get your asses in gear. Some introductions are in order. I'm Shraft. I try to keep things running in this gang, while our negligent leader does whatever it is he does.
Lol. Imagine ever listening to Shraft. Could not be me. This is a frame. He's an old guard killer. And oh wait, that's you! Shit! I just saw the person and
Well, I've done it to you so many times.
you're
that you
right!
just-
Yeah, I don't feel bad at all! Thank you so much!
I have absolved your guilt.
Oh fuck you. Just read the goddamn lines.
This is a frame. He's an old guard killer. And a zoomer.
And a zoomer.
Nothing like a
Wait,
good
that's me now.
cop kill. Dab.
That's me. I just said that. And you were talking over me.
We're just, like... I mean, I have to make up for the fact that you...
No! Just shut up.
Dab. Dab. Dab.
Who's Smearg?
Smearg. I choose you.
Okay, chill out.
This little pocket-sized monster thing is Kip.
K1P.
K1P. Kip. He's a controversial figure.
A huge fucking gameplay goon.
Oh, come on. I just care about the game balance.
Sure.
This Octoling is Magic's Rampage. He's a dev, a goon, and a cop.
Just because I'm a cop killer doesn't mean I can't be a cop.
Right.
That makes sense.
And last, Smearg. Hey, Smearg, you still here?
Oh, like I feel like Mask's voice, like the voice you do for Mask would be good for this one.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Got distracted drawing. Sorry.
That should be all of us then.
Nice to finally meet all of you. It was kind of hard to say hi back there given how rowdy it was. The table goes silent at my attempt at a joke. Tough crowd. So, I guess, are there any rules I need to follow now that I'm a killer?
Oh, don't worry. The rules of the cop killers are simple. Kill cops, commit sick crimes, but most importantly, dab. Follow in our lead. Dab.
How should I respond? Obviously, I need to dab.
Dab. Dab. Don't dab with them or thrash.
Thrash would be funny, but obviously it's...
They would probably murder you.
Yeah, I would get an I died like thing.
Ouroborista says there are ridiculously many characters, backgrounds, and words in this.
Seems like it. Like, then again, most visual novels are pretty fucking long, except for Hatful Boyfriend, and that's the outlier. Play Hatful Boyfriend, it's good.
I actually, unironically, prefer this to Hatful Boyfriend.
But Hatful Boyfriend!
Fuck these birds, am I right?
Yes! I want to fuck birds! Is that so bad?
You are the designated furry.
I am! I'm the one who... fucks fur?
Yifs.
Yifs?
Yifs.
Oh. I'm not up on my lingo, if you know what I mean.
You suck at being a furry.
I suck at being everything. That's my thing. I suck at being anything.
I forgive you.
I don't know how much longer I could do this. Just like every single turn is hubris.
By the way, folks, do you are you liking the dynamic that we got going here?
Yes, please tell us, because we can change up the bitch if we need to.
Excellent. You're already on your way to becoming a highly successful killer. Meet us later today at St. Ben's Cathedral to familiarize yourself with our base and the rest of our members.
Yes.
Oh, there's a lot of members.
Yeah.
You should be able to see its incredible spire in the midst of Cop Killtown District. Actually, we also happen to be coordinating an attack on a high-profile target this afternoon.
Ooh.
While killers mostly do lone work, this is a rare occasion, so it might be a cool idea to join us and see how the pros handle themselves on the battlefield.
Mm-hmm. Sounds cool. Sure, I'll be sure to join. Anything else I would want to know as a killer? Be careful around those bluster rowdies. Never can be too trusting with them around. Otherwise, just enjoy yourself, Shoot a few cops, wear a rad beanie, engage in casual genocide, fun stuff.
I need to dig up my beanie.
I've got beanies, that you can have. Or that you can wear, because I use them.
I am the hat guy around here, and
you're the hat guy. I'm the beanie guy.
Yeah, I used to be the beanie guy. I'm now the hat guy.
I've always wanted to be the beanie guy, and now I've succeeded in my lifelong goal. But I've not succeeded in my emo guy goal, just because I'm so fucking lazy that I don't even do the makeup.
That seems like a huge hassle.
I am my own worst enemy.
My sister got eyeliner tattooed on.
I heard that she was thinking of doing it. I didn't know she actually did it.
It seems like something that she would do, so I'm utterly unsurprised.
Yeah. I see. Where are we going now?
I wonder if my other sister is going to get her eyebrows tattooed on.
Would she?
Probably. She has very thin eyebrows, naturally.
I see. I never think about my eyebrows.
Me neither. They're just kind of there.
Yeah, my sister, talked, about, plucking, a little bit here and there, because she's really into, perfecting eyebrows, and I'm just that sounds painful.
It's not really.
I think it is.
Well, as somebody who tweezed until I didn't have to anymore in order to eliminate the unibrow, it's really not. It's fine.
I don't trust you. Classes end, and so I make my way through the cop-killed town district to meet up with them. I might be getting too drunk to read. After roaming the barren streets aimlessly for longer than I would have liked to, I finally spot the inspiring spirals of a grand cathedral nestled in between large clouds of vapor. I make my way towards it.
I'm enjoying all the vapor here.
Well, yeah, that's the killers. As I approach the holy site, I find the killers gathered outside, assumably making final preparations for the attack.
Okay, everyone. We'll start our strategy meeting now.
Wait, Ben isn't here. Shouldn't we wait for him?
Nah.
Let's skip.
Nah, Ben doesn't usually join us for stuff like this.
Why not?
He has things that are more important to him, I guess. It's fine.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's...
Octoling.
Yeah. I mean, even when he does join us, he isn't that helpful a member to have. Nobody disagrees.
Okay, now that's settled. For those of you who don't know, this is what's going down.
Shaft walks us through the mission. Essentially, a rowdy called Turstworthy has been a high-profile target for a while now, as apparently he is quite the fearful foe to face. I mean, he's an elephant that's pretty spooky in of itself. Never mind that apparently his reaction to speed is legendary, even by the pro standards. This is the day that the killers combine their forces and try to take him down a peg. I'm probably not actually going to do anything in the attack, given how this is my first day, but it's still pretty cool attending this momentous occasion. I quickly learned how to... I can do it myself.
But you didn't.
I did! You were just louder! Equip a weapon, and we begin to head downtown.
I am much louder than you.
I mean, I kind of did, anyways, because I didn't do it the way. While there was more opposition than expected, we eventually do succeed at bringing him down, delivering a huge blow to the rowdies. We head back to the cathedral to celebrate. Holy shit, you guys are awesome! I'm surprised this is even considered a war! You guys massacred him! I mean, given how based we are, they were guaranteed to have a bad time. However, despite our easy victory, the day was not quite over yet, for there was a surprise waiting for us when we returned. Oh no. Oh, no.
Those rowdy motherfuckers.
You might call them rowdy fuckers.
Rowdy fuckers.
Whoa, what happened here? Are these party supplies? And pizza? Were the rowdies really that salty about their loss?
Smearg is the mask-looking one.
Yeah.
No, this isn't the rowdies doing. I think we have a pretty good idea of who's behind this. Someone called Ben.
What? A call, and a few minutes later, Ben storms in at the scene.
I can't fucking believe it. Oh, I love this Ben look.
I do too.
This is great. This is most definitely the work of that elusive group, that eternal foe to all, the one and only Pizza Party University.
Yes, please. Oh my god. That is great. I forgot about them. Like, I'm sure we all kind of did, like, you know, because, like, they don't get brought up much anymore now that the podcast has been found.
The podcast has indeed been found. I need to watch Ben's episode on it.
Like, is it worth watching, do you think?
Alright, there's 2 episodes that I care about. Total. One of them has Ben on it. One of them has, Vivzy Pop on it.
Okay. Go and watch it and let me know how it is. Okay. What's up with the chat?
Absolutely nothing.
Cool.
Hey, okay. Ourobarista, is there some way that we can, like, donate to your fine institution? Like, because this is a free download, right? So
your fine institution at PCP University.
I want to contribute to the project somehow in a way that doesn't require any effort on my part, such as by spending money.
Ops. The Pizza Party University.
It's only the worst university there ever was and ever will be. Not only do we not know what kind of pizzas or parties they have at this supposed university, but no one can even find them to ask. The only logical conclusion we can take from that is to assume that their pizzas and parties must be complete garbage. You can buy the soundtrack. You can also get it for free, but donations are appreciated. Cool, we will do that. But they never before resorted to bullshit like this, defacing our beloved cathedral with their shittiness.
Wait a second. I remember the Pizza Party University now. Weren't these guys found already?
Oh, you foolish child. Those rumors are all hearsay, for those who supposedly found them have never provided any definitive proof. Though I suppose your memory of them being found might have been caused by another Ben in a different dimension actually finding them.
Appreciate.
Or perhaps even attending their classes. And you are simply experiencing a side effect of the dimensional merge. But until the day we finally do merge, I guess we will never know.
I guess that does make some sense. How strange.
But where could they even be, though? Clearly they needed to be situated nearby for them to be able to enact this atrocious deed. Where is the Pizza Party University? I like how at the beginning we established that there's only one university in town, and now we also have the Thuniversity and the Pizza Party University in addition to that.
Well, yeah, like, maybe it's a small town, you know?
But if it's but that invalidates what Gibbs said.
Well, yeah, it's the only university in the city. And it's a small city, so, like, of course there's only one university in this city, and then in the neighboring cities there's the other ones.
Immaculate.
An important question that no one could answer. Not yet.
Well, since they decided to go on the offensive, I think it's high time to finally expose the PPPU. PPU? PPU.
Yeah, PPU.
PPU for who they really are. Gib also said there was a shortcut. Oh, interesting. Okay. Hey, Faith is finally here.
Hey, Faith.
Hey. We definitely didn't wait for you. Don't worry about it. You can, exercise your loyalty to us by watching the rest of it back later. Which I know you definitely will do, because you believe in us, like we believe in you. and your loyalty, which you definitely have.
Why does this feel so skeevy?
I don't have transactional relationship with my friends. What are you talking about? We will start up our search for the Pizza Party University once more.
But didn't our last search end in so many of our comrades gone missing, presumably captured or killed? If we decide to continue our search for them, won't that just happen again?
Faith says, "Probs will, lol. Nothing better to do."
I get that.
Oh, right. You've been cooftained.
Oh, really?
Containment.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
Well, remember, normally she spends her time being a student. So,
okay.
In the absence of
the way you said it made it sound like she's like us.
No, I don't think she's actually been exposed.
Okay.
By the way, we have the coof.
Why do you keep having to point it out? It's so uninteresting.
I need to underline my risk of death to other people so that they become more interested in my narrative, right?
You know, Scooter. Ben considers this for a moment, but then quickly lights up with a solution.
I like how you said, and then just stroked out.
Yeah, because I thought something is like, that's stupid and I'm not going to say it, so I'm not going to say it. The smart move, obviously.
Huh. That is true, but perhaps with a new, fresh set of eyes, we will have better luck. Who isn't dying these days, says Aura Barista.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Ben faces me.
Our cat Scooter is probably not dying.
Well, then again, she is like 15, 16 years old. Who knows how old she is.
Yeah, she is fucking old.
Yeah, she's an old fucking granny. No offense, Scooter. No offense.
Okay. Sagiri, for your first official mission as a killer, I am assigning you to be fully responsible for locating the Pizza Party University. I hope you won't fail me.
Oh, thanks! Whoa. Didn't Magix say those who looked for them disappeared, possibly got killed? I don't know if I want to risk my life for this. And why would Ben choose me over anyone else? I mean, I guess I sort of understand the fresh set of eyes point, but I'm like the most unqualified person here.
Sagiri, we need to find the Pizza Party University. I can't go another day without knowing they will suffer for their utter shittiness as an educational institute.
But how do you even expect me to find them in the first place?
Oh, but of course you will have access to the full might of killer kind at your side. I will spare no expense in finding this heinous group.
That sounds so much like Ben. It does.
I kind of want one of those shirts. He does sell them,
Like one of Ben's shirts?
Yeah.
Like the shirt that he's wearing?
Yeah. Those are real.
Yeah, I know it's real, but why do you want it?
Because I like Ben.
I'd want to buy something that I'd definitely wear.
Now, my other thing that I might want to do is take one of my existing V-necks, because I don't actually like crew neck shirts. I'm a V-neck guy.
Ew.
I might take one of my existing V-necks and have Mask embroider the Ben Saint logo onto the shoulder or something like that.
See, but the thing is, V-necks are fucking stupid.
Why?
Because it's just too showy.
No, it's not showy.
Yes, it is.
It's the difference of
it makes me feel naked.
Yeah, because lady V-necks come down to here.
Yeah, and even like some guy V-necks go down to here. Have you ever seen Tristan from Degrassi?
I'm pretty sure that's just a lady V-neck.
Well, who cares? It's still a V-neck on a dude.
I accept.
Yeah. Finally.
Still all about the V-necks, though. I don't like feeling like my shirt is just slowly strangling me.
You know what's gay? V-necks.
Guilty as charged. Hey, if the price of wearing V-necks is sucking dick.
See, if the price when V-Nex is sucking dick, then I'm happy to say no thank you. I'll be crew neck for the rest of my life.
Well, you can either choke on a dick, or you can get choked by a crew neck shirt. Those are the two options.
I don't feel choked at all with my fucking crew neck that I'm literally wearing right now. I feel secure in my modesty, in my prudishness, because I am completely covered. Like, I have no bit of, like, a collarbone showing at all with my crew neck. It's the only way to live.
You want to go full Victorian and dress to the nines, wear turtlenecks and stuff all the time?
No, that's just claustrophobic.
I love the arbitrary line you're drawing here.
It's not an arbitrary line. I legit hate turtlenecks. Like, I got a turtleneck once for Christmas, and I tried to wear it, and it was the fucking worst experience ever. Like, crew necks, yes, totally base. V-necks, cringe. Turtlenecks, trying to fucking kill you every single time.
Fine.
I will die on this hill.
This is my emerald hill to die on.
My Kokoro wish is to destroy all V-necks.
Man, I really want Ben to know that Kokoro wish has entered our lexicon so hard.
It has, and it's all been because of him.
The killers will be completely dedicated to finding them alongside you.
As soon as Ben finishes the sentence, a familiar, terrifying gaze runs across my back and onto Ben. Oh no! What the fuck do you mean you will use the killers for something other than war? Killers are for killing, not to fucking jerk off with at pizza parties or whatever the fuck you're thinking of doing with them.
The Pizza Party University is a threat to all endless war, which includes the war. Can't you see that? Also, don't you worry about the killers being pulled away from manslaughter. I'm sure there are plenty of students at this supposed university that will help us with that. If you know what I mean.
Who gives a shit if you genocide a bunch of rando juvies? You need to focus on your true enemy, those rowdies, if you want to claim victory in the all-important war. Everything and everyone is slimoid shit.
Well, the rowdies are our true enemy. I think we can spare them our overwhelming superiority for a short while to eliminate the cancer that is the Pizza Party University. So what will it be, Sagiri? Do you accept your mission? Will you help us find the Pizza Party University?
Obviously, I have to. No Endless War has a point, or hell yeah, PPU's going down.
PPU's going down.
It's going down to the ground. I'm yelling timber. I'm in. Let's take down the Pizza Party University once and for all.
He's going down. I'm thinking Tinder. Excellent. I knew you would see the real threat at hand.
You both are fucking idiots! This is why you always lose at Slimefest, Ben! Lose or moral victory?
Moral victory. I always get the moral victory, though. Always!
I didn't even read that. That's great. And with that, Endless War furiously leaves as she came. What the hell is Slimefest?
Now, where were we? Alright, Sagiri. For your search, I want regular updates on your progress. And for the rest of you, feel free to mercilessly kill those bustas whenever you get the chance, whenever you have the chance. But your first priority is helping Sagiri in the search. Find the fucking Pizza Party University if that's the last thing you do. And also clean up this place. It ain't fit for the Lord.
And with that statement, Ben storms out, leaving us spooked at the implication if we don't follow his bidding on both fronts. I have a feeling this ain't gonna be easy.
I love this.
Yeah. It turns out finding them was even harder than I thought. In the couple of hours that I spent looking around, the only 2 tangible pieces of information about PPU I could gather were unfounded rumors of the university being associated with Hillary Clinton in a Pizzagate, and that Momocon is somehow implicated in the whole ordeal.
Wow.
I'm just like talking gibberish at this point, it feels like.
Oh, I follow Pizzagate. Pizzagate is...
Oh, yeah, I know what Pizzagate is, but it's like, okay. Like, you know, like, and going and going and going. Like, that's how it feels.
Gotcha.
Not very useful at all. I decided to stay late investigating the scene of the crime while we were cleaning it up. But in doing so, I stayed up too late and I'm out late for my morning class. Hopefully I can just catch the end of it and get the gist of the lecture. It's not like the stuff they teach at this place is ever oozing with meaningful information anyways.
That means that this section that we just played through was getting a Digirant. That was what slots in instead of getting a Digirant.
Probably.
Wow, this game is satisfyingly long. I'm down for this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of missed the entire lecture, dude. Everyone else left.
Oof.
I do hope this won't be a regular occurrence, Sagiri, considering that this is now the 2nd time you were late to my class. I expected better from you. Wow, we didn't even come back to his class a 2nd time. We jumped off a building instead.
No, this is the 2nd time because I'm pretty sure I skipped over some Nate stuff.
Yeah, this is the 2nd time, but like... We didn't in our previous playthrough. We didn't get here.
Oh, we didn't get a 2nd time. Yeah, because we were like busy. Yeah, jumping off a building. The thing you said.
Yeah, we were busy killing ourselves with Digi.
How any professor should lead their students.
Sorry, Professor.
That's me. I'm Sagiri. I'm the one who draws erotic porn and has their brother write a story about it.
Is that where you got the name? Or is that
yes,
just also the...
that is literally the place where I got the name. I heard the name and was like, yes, that is a great name, if only it wasn't attached to such a stupid show.
You know, I kind of want to watch an episode or 2 of Aramanga Sensei just to see.
Oh, like, I felt the same too. And then I watched Digi and Victor, like, talk over one, and it was the boringest shit I've ever seen, even with them talking over it.
There's a Digi and Victor talk over it?
Or was it Nate? It might have been Nate. I can't remember. It was Digi and some other... It was probably Nate,
It was probably Nate.
Yeah, it was actually Nate. Never mind. Yeah, they talked over it with the episode playing in the background, and it was the most boring shit ever.
Do you mean the Cantant episode?
No, it was Cantant before it was actually Cantant.
Cantant.
Yeah, like, it was when they were doing Aramanga every week.
Gotcha.
Sorry, Professor.
Our barista says there's a lot more Aramanga talk in the actual Digi route.
Oh, man, I need to get the real Digi route then. Oh, my God. What did I do to fuck up? I bet it was at the bar.
Yeah, you encouraged him to drink more instead of not.
I mean, that just seemed right. It just seemed like the right thing to do.
Yeah, you gotta go another round. Never stop.
Sorry, Professor. I was fairly busy last night with some work, so I didn't get much sleep.
Work? What in this school could possibly be taking so much of your time? I'm the only professor in this place that actually expects from students anything remotely close to work.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Well, as my first mission as a cop killer, Ben told me to search for the Pizza Party University, and it's been way more difficult than I imagined. You wouldn't happen to know anything about them, would you, Professor?
Oh, of course. I should have known. Ben Saint is the only one despicable enough to sabotage my students of anything actually important. He should stop fucking around with the PPU and continue making those big bucks off the war, baby. Listen, I want to find the Pizza Party University as much as the next guy, but doing so is simply a lost cause.
Sounds like he doesn't want to find them.
Many better people before you have tried and failed, and people after you will continue to do so until we all reach Starfleet.
Okay.
That's incredible. Just cut your losses short now and don't jeopardize your future for fucking Ben Saint.
That's your brother.
All right, I want you to look at his eyes the next time he changes poses, because it looks like the alpha channel on his glasses is a separate object, because you can see that his eyes are white before the sunglasses like fully render, which means that it's just another object on his face. You dig?
Maybe. Professor, do you perhaps have some sort of personal grudge against Ben?
See?
Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, of course. Ever since the day I was born, the only person I can't possibly stand more is our dad.
Wait, you guys are brothers? What?
We sure are. And what is this talk about not looking for the PPU, Nate? We have let their shittiness gone on for too long, and now is the time to finally stop them. Oh, come on, Ben. What are you even going to do when you find them? Fucking murder them, of course. Really now. That seems like a perfectly reasonable response to the situation at hand. Oh, don't fucking give me this reasonable response shit. I guess the reasonable response would be to call the cops on them or whatever. Well, that is just clearly an effective use of the police force. Why not call the cops on everything that you find shitty, huh?
Oh my god! This is a Ben and Nate fight!
This is the most accurate Ben and Nate fight I've seen rendered in fiction.
Yes!
Maybe I will, Nate. What do you say to that, huh? Oh, of course. I forgot you were such an authoritarian, Ben. You'd totally be down for that.
Oh my god!
Shouldn't we just allow the Pizza Party University the freedom to be shitty as they please and see wherever that takes them?
Oh my god! This is so Ben and Nate!
Alright, to interject with a little bit of my own shit here, us murdering them is where it takes them. This is the natural consequence to their actions.
It is what they deserve.
It is us murdering them. Like, I'm even if Nate is right and the system is working itself out, we as agents in that system are the ones who have to exact justice.
Hold on, the system isn't even working because no one can fucking find the PPU. If the cops can't find them, then they're obviously not doing their job. Because if anyone should be able to find them, it's the cops who's got, like, shit on everybody. So why the fuck, aren't they doing their job? That's why we need citizen justice. That's why we need the killers to find the PPU and shut them down for fucking good. Nate is so stupid.
For more on this subject, you can watch our episode of the Arch Plays.
Oh no! Don't plug that one. That
about
one's mean.
Nate Bestman.
No.
Did you actually watch it back? Because I do have a soften the blow interjection at the beginning of the episode.
Watch it back, but still, it's kind of like, I don't know.
It feels like an overcommitment. Is that what you're going
just
towards?
because I don't want to make enemies at this point in the game.
I mean, meeting Nate was cool and all. I'm just still kind of more of a
You just like to shit on people, that's it.
I do. It's one of my favorite things. You're probably clipping the shit out of the mic.
Shit.
First of all, holy shit, I'm not a fucking Marxist, Nate. I was clearly being sarcastic. Second, their shittiness is a shame on our great city of Boston, and if they continue to exist shittily, others will be inspired to act just like them. Imagine if everything is as difficult to find as the Pizza Party University. I wouldn't be able to get those unbeatable prices at Aldi without having to get I forgot that Ben was an Aldi stan. He's my man.
He is, yeah. You don't remember the Aldi story? Trying to get to Aldi on the bus and all the shit
It's been a long
went...
time.
Yeah.
Get those unbeatable prices at Aldi without having to get lost for hours trying to find the place. Now, wouldn't that be ridiculous?
It would be, but it happened.
Well, did you consider that maybe the reason they don't want to be found is because they are afraid of people like you out there looking to harm them? Shouldn't they have the right not to be found? Oh my god, Nate, you are actually retarded. Do you not see what's wrong with that? No, Ben, I don't see. Honestly, you're the one who's acting retarded here.
Guys, this isn't really going anywhere. Oh my god.
Or a barista says, going to a restaurant is obviously the right choice to romance Digi. This must have been...
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
That was like 6 minutes
now
ago.
That you say it, and now that my brain has done the mental calculations, like, think of, like, you know, every image you see with all the math around someone's face as they, like, you know, are processing. You're right. It was obvious. But in the moment, I didn't think it was obvious. So, that's my bad. So, Sudoku on me, I guess.
Sudoku on me. Wow. That's going to be a big Gomen Nasai.
That's one major Gomen Nasai, Captain.
Shut the fuck up, Sagiri. Nate, please tell me how I'm the one acting retarded here.
This is only when there fights in the podcast. I love it.
You know, Sagiri has a point. Maybe we can just leave this for later. I do have another class coming up I need to prepare for. God damn it. Okay, fine. We'll finish this during our club time.
Club time? You're both in a club?
Yeah, we recently started a debate club called Two Best Brothers Bitch About Philosophy.
You called it. Called it.
Yes. I got the idea from one of our students, but we haven't had much success in recruiting members for it. Mage had actually been asking about that recently. Told me we have a week to get 5 total members before she axes the whole thing. We better get on that. It's a high school anime where you have to get 5 members for your club or they close it down.
Yeah.
Why is Mage in charge of this? No idea.
Well, maybe we gotta play the Mage route.
Speaking of, want to join our club, Sagiri? It would be a great help to us, and you would be able to experience riveting debates like the one we just had all the time.
Isn't Mage the vice president?
Student council vice president?
Yeah.
Yes, she is.
So it makes sense that she's doing that then.
How did she become the VP for Endless War?
I don't know. Okay,
Mage is the Shadow Student Council president. Ooh. Shadow cabinet.
Well, wait, it makes sense because she grew up on the rough and tumble streets of Lithuania.
On the bombed out streets of
Lithuania. So she would be more Endless War than Endless War.
She would be more war than the Endless. Yeah.
All right, so either it's a well or hell no. I'm guessing a well? I'm gonna save.
Yeah, let's actually make use of the saving mechanic this time.
What? Why would you do that? I'm gonna well that. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I don't think I have the time for it.
Totally understandable, but feel free to inform us if you ever change your mind. We are always looking for new members. Anyways, I gotta go prepare for this class, so see ya. You better continue looking for the Pizza Party University, Security. It's far more important than anything else you might accomplish in this godforsaken school.
And with that, final remark, Ben leaves too. I guess that means I better get back to finding a lead on the PPU.
Does that mean that there would have been, like, if you had started to romance fucking Nate, does that mean that you would have had, like, another option in that?
Probably. Because it both seems like basically no.
Yeah, it seems like both answers are no.
Yeah.
Huh.
On this fine morning, the class finds itself being berated by a late, undressed, and hungover Ben Saint who still has the gall to lecture us like we're the ones who fucked up. That sounds so much... That sounds a bit like Ben, like in his recent...
Post-drunk.
Yeah, his recent drunk escapades.
Shut up, class. Shut the hell up and no interruptions. If you interrupt me again, I will personally destroy you like the savage I am.
The class quiets down.
Good. Now, so...
Ben looks down at the various papers on his desk and shuffles them around.
Okay, here. So, since I didn't quite get to finish what I was saying in our last philosophy class, I thought I could just use this class for that. Everyone's cool with that, right?
Oh, perf!
This is the best.
The class collectively groans. A few emphatic no's are heard from the back.
Well, shit. I didn't really plan anything else for today.
An awkward silence fills the room. Why couldn't I have just been late for this class instead of Nate's?
Oh,
Ouch.
I know. Since this is science class, we can just talk about how dumb religious people are for not believing in the scientific fact, right? I mean, fuck God. Am I right, Zoomers?
Suddenly, a strange presence fills the room, and a commanding voice sounds from all around us. Oh my God!
How dare you insult me again, O Ben Saint? This was thy last chance, you scum of the earth.
Well, fuck. Hey there, God. Been a while, huh? Are you gonna finally end it all and just kill me already?
God, wait, you're actually real?
Don't worry, O Ben Saint. Death is far too lax a punishment for your crimes.
Alright, so from the color morphing, we can clearly see here that God was the highest tier backer at Radcon 3 Arena.
Yes. Also, look at that keto pyramid.
Instead, I will take away from you what you love the most.
The room begins to reverberate with power as God's energy pours into it.
Let's see. Meat, vegetables,
Oh,
cheese, nuts.
no!
Keto delito.
Oh no! All of a sudden, the ketones in Ben's body literally burst out of his pores in beams of pure plasma, creating this sick light show effect. Some of the students get caught in the crossfire of these beams, which clearly cuts through their soft bodies. Most of them don't survive the encounter. God rest their souls. Or not, I guess.
Scenes don't repeat in different routes. If you choose Nate, you alter the flow of reality and the route takes you somewhere completely different. Interesting. So it's the version of a visual novel that I always wanted, but never actually received, where it is a full sprawl. It's like a total fractal tree, as opposed to one straight line that has parallel tracks on it.
After the light show ends, I look up and find Ben on the floor, and God's presence gone. I rush over to see if he's all right. Wait, isn't he a bit chubbier now?
It is. It's Fat Ben. Look, he got fatter.
I know this isn't the time for this, but the size difference between his body and now, and the one a couple moments ago, is significant enough to be noticeable. A fat Ben. Disgusting. As I'm revolting over the new unexplained weight gain of my teacher, Ben starts talking to me.
Sagiri,
Yes?
just end me. There's no hope for me now.
What do you mean? Are you dying?
I love the implication that being in ketosis is like being a Super Saiyan. And it elevates your body. And if you break ketosis, you'll just fall back instantly to the fat sack of shit that you previously were.
Yeah.
No, and that's the problem. I don't have anything else other than keto. Literally. That's all my personality boils down to. So without it, what's even the point of living?
I mean, can't you just start up keto again?
And be a pathetic, worthless human in the meantime? I mean, it only takes 14 hours.
He ponders this for a moment.
I mean, I guess that doesn't sound too bad.
Huh. He recovered from that pretty quickly.
Hey, you know what? Being off keto for a bit might not be that bad after all. Class dismissed or something. I'm in a really good mood for a fuck energy right about now.
Ben then limps out of the class cheerfully. He seems to take being off keto well. Too well. On the other hand, this maybe is actually a good thing and he'll finally stop being such a keto fag.
No, don't.
I decide to forget about it and make my way to the cafeteria for lunch. I have a feeling this is a bad Ben ending.
A bad ending?
Yeah. As I enter, I find the cafeteria in chaos. Another war clash, perhaps. How did I not hear about this? Hopefully I can still catch some of the action before it's over. I find Munchie in the midst of it all, appropriately directing the chaos from within. He notices me enter the cafeteria and approaches me.
Please tell me you know where Ben is.
Ben? I just saw him leave class early looking for fuck energy. Why do you ask?
It's a disaster. The cafeteria suddenly stopped offering anything but keto-compliant foods. It's like they ran out of the normal stuff. I need a keto expert on the scene, pronto.
Funny you should say that since he's off keto now.
Wait, Ben's off keto? Of course! That explains everything. This isn't the cafeteria's fault. The universe's keto levels are just imbalanced by the loss of Ben's keto status and is desperately trying to counterbalance it back by removing any non-keto foods from existence. If we don't get Ben back on keto soon, we may never be able to enjoy any normal food ever again.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit is right. No time for chatting. I'll search inside, you take a look outside and see if he wandered off somewhere. Inform everyone you see to look for Ben. We need to find him as soon as possible. Or else we all become keto fags.
Oh no. The professor runs off in a hurry down the hallway, and I quickly make my way outside to the front of the building, informing students to look for him along the way. I look around the front of the building and find a group of students gathered in front of something on the ground. Most of them seem to be cheering happily at it, while a small minority silently cry among their cheering classmates. As I make my way towards them, I notice what they're gathered in front of. Oh no! Here lies Ben Saint. He was optional, but preferred.
1988 to 20XX.
Wait, so Ben is dead? But if he's dead, then he's never going to be able to be on keto again. Or is it the opposite? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Ben Saint is dead! Was he not able to withstand being on keto after all? Not being on keto after all? Or did one of his enemies find the right opportune to end him? I guess we'll never know. Oh man, I'm actually tearing up. I'm really gonna cry over Ben fucking Saint's death here? I mean, how could this even happen? Why did God have to delete his keto? Damn you, God! Damn you! Before I'm able to utter God's name in vain any further and suffer his very real wrath, I notice in the corner of my eye something moving behind the tombstone. I walk around and find none other than a very much alive Ben Saint gorging himself on what appears to be an array of exotic fruit while tears gushing from his eyes. Ben?
I'm so sorry. I couldn't help myself. These fruits are so damn delicious and I was deprived of them for so long. I mean, right over here you got a soursop, a votango, the votango melon, and the langsat. And over here you got an abiu fruit, a loquat, and a sempedak. So much delicious goodness. I want to try all of those things. That sounds awesome.
That sounds made up.
They sound like Pokemon fruit.
They do, yeah. Yeah.
I've been stockpiling these fruits for when I finally stopped keto, but once I realized being off of it meant the universe would be ketoically off balance, I knew that I had to hide and eat them quickly before I was subject to a life without them.
But aren't you dead? Excuse me, God. Oh, gosh. I point to the tombstone, my eyes drying of their tears.
Oh, this thing? I just found it here as I was looking for a place to eat these. I think somebody made it as a joke. I'm not sure, but it was a perfect thing to hide behind.
I love it so much. My confusion slowly turns to anger, and in the moment I find the words, kill Ben Saint touching the edge of my lips. But before I'm able to blasphemize against all the killer kind, Munchie comes storming in at the scene.
Oh shit, you found him. Hell yeah. Ben, stop fucking eating those fruits. Here, down this bottle of coconut oil and this stick of butter. No!
Despite Ben's rejections, Munchie eventually forced him back onto ketosis, and the universe returned to normal, mostly. The cafeteria, unfortunately, never really recovered from its ketofication. Anything non-keto they brought into the kitchen would immediately be ketofied, and soon is forced to close down since no one but keto fags would willingly buy anything from them, making the venture unsustainable. Eventually, Ben returned to his usual self, and I somehow found myself forgiving him for almost fucking us over, for tricking us into thinking he was dead. I'm not sure why, though. Maybe some part of me, some unimaginably tiny portion of my heart, actually managed to sympathize with Ben Saint. Just maybe. I'm due for my weekly report to Ben on my search for the Pizza Party University, but so far I unfortunately have no actual leads. Finding any meaningful knowledge about them, let alone actually locating the university, seems nigh impossible with how much unreliable information is out there. Shraft also sent out a cap call for a zone recently, a nice diversion from this search, so I'll probably go join them afterwards. I find Ben alone on the steps in front of the cathedral.
Hey, Sagiri, got a dead cop on you?
No. Should I?
Well, I mean, that does make me think less of you, but that's fine. Anyways, any lead on the Pizza Party University?
No, I'm not sure how he's gonna take me being empty-handed. Well, about that. Ben tenses up for a second, then relaxes.
I guess I do owe you one, so I'll let you off the hook this time.
Huh. I guess he does kind of feel bad about nearly jeopardizing the fate of the world. Honestly, I didn't expect that.
Anyways, I'm not even sure why I waited for you, because I actually gotta go somewhere, so see you later.
Wait a second. Why not join the zone cap with us? You got the call too, right? He hesitates at the question.
Oh, well, I'm pretty busy right now, so I'll probably sit this one out.
Don't you sit every one of them out? Why are you never present at most of the war anyways? What could be so important that you just leave your gang members alone to fend for themselves? Ben goes quiet for a moment, then in a calm voice replies,
I guess you do deserve some kind of explanation. So back when I was younger, I went to college and I got myself a degree that I thought was really worth something. I used it for a while working random jobs, and even though that time I spent wasn't all bad, I never really felt it never really felt like what I really wanted to do with my life. That's when I picked up drawing comics, and to this day, it's where my real passion lies. Even this professor job is just a side gig that I do to pay the bills while hanging out with my friends. It's not all bad, but it's definitely not my main focus in life. And don't get me wrong, I love participating in the war, but it doesn't feel as important to me right now as working on my comics. I'm sorry I'm not around the killers as much, but I do actually appreciate you guys. I just have other responsibilities that need to be done first. I'm digging this portrayal.
Yeah, me too.
But I promise that I will try to join you guys more often when I finish what I'm working on. ...
Wow, I'm not even sure if you're being sincere there or not. Impressive.
Oh, don't you fucking patronize me.
Huh? I guess I never knew you drew comics. Are they any good?
You doubt my ability to draw, huh? Why don't you come over to my place after your zone cap and I'll show you how it's done. You can watch me work on my next page.
Sure, sounds good. Maybe if I'm impressed enough, I'll even buy a copy.
You know, I keep getting text messages.
Tell them to fuck off.
Sounds like a free sale to me. You know, I really, really like the champion.
Yeah.
And I hope that he continues it at some point. It took forever to actually come out because of the way that he was releasing it. And I don't think he's made any progress on it in the year-ish since it was released.
Probably not, because you've mainly been working on Slime Punishment and Vapors 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hit the bathroom. You entertain people. Like, you know.
Okay, so, gonna take the pulse of the chat real quick. How is everybody feeling about how this stream is going on for us? We don't normally just play a game like this, but I'm having a lot of fun. I feel like I'm indulging my fandom in public in a way that I'm not used to doing in this public of a forum. But then again, there's apparently only 2 people actually watching this, so I would love to know what your real reactions are, you know? Alright, so since I'm not getting any response from that, I guess I had better tell you guys that somebody out there somewhere found a cartridge that had an early build of Sonic 3 on it. It's the soundtrack from before they had Michael Jackson work on it. And so if you are a Sonic fan from the Genesis days, you can go back and listen to that kind of the original soundtrack before, they hired somebody who's a real, like, a big name musician to work on it. Let's see. Not really a fan of this type of sim, but the language really speaks to me in a sense. That's interesting. It's fine, though it would have been more interesting if you played a route that hadn't been done before. I haven't been following all of the streams. I would like to follow all of the streams and like catch up and see what everybody's doing, but
don't cross the streams.
I originally wanted to do Tom.
Don't cross the streams.
But this is just like the first one that came up,
Just don't cross the streams.
Don't cross the streams.
Don't.
Cutter Historical says, I'm not really a fan of this type of sim, but the language really speaks to me in a sense. Cutter Historical, I would love if you would expand on that a little bit so that I could get a more complete sense of what you mean.
Yeah, like how do you feel about this sim compared to like Daddy Ding Sim or like Hot Tub Boyfriend, for instance?
Yeah, or like if I'm reading you correctly, it seems like you words. It seems like you don't normally like visual novels and stuff.
Yeah, and so I want to kind of parse, is it this particular visual novel? Because I admit, it is very much for a particular audience. Or is that you just don't like visual novels in general?
Yeah, like, is it normally bad and this is good? Or is it just kind of okay and saved from being totally awful by the language and the culture of the way that it's written?
After the successful zone cap, I make my way over to Ben's place. He greets me at the door and we head up to his room. What's up?
Oro Barista says, Jesse, Tom, and Devu haven't been streamed yet. Do you want to do Tom tomorrow?
Yes, I need to find how to fucking get Tom! Because,
right.
like, okay, I'm living my dream, I'm playing the Ben route, but then it's Tom after this. I'm never going to be satisfied until I get Tom. Like, that's probably going to be where I'm feeling satisfied.
I thought you mainly
Yes, let's do Tom tomorrow! That's a good idea!
I thought you mainly wanted the Tom route.
I wanted both, because I like Ben and Tom. They're, like, both my favorite people in the PCP.
You never talk to me about how you like Tom?
Because he's real, like, it's, how do I talk about Tom? He's, like, shadowy. Like, how do I explain it while drunk? I don't know, like, I don't really have a lot of places where I can really, like, connect to him. Like, the tendrils can't really wrap around him, but he seems like a cool dude from what I understand and all the tangential stuff, like, without me patroning him and listening to his stuff. But whenever he talks about stuff on the podcast, he just seems cool, you know?
You mean, like, clearly the best, but in a different way?
See, I have trouble, like, finding clearly the best. Like, cause, like, that goes back to my ranking and list thing.
Yeah, you
like,
don't really do that.
I don't do it. Like, sometimes I do. I'd have to, like, listen to the PCP back and, like, think. Like, clearly the best for me is, like, Ben and Tom.
Ouroborisa says, Tom is the best boy. His politics suck sometimes, but far less than most. He seems like a pretty grounded guy.
Yeah.
In terms of his politics. Like, I don't... People say some things where he's, like, negative somehow, or like, bad somehow in his politics. I don't remember enough of his politics to...
Same.
Have an opinion on his opinions.
He always seems like, you know, more informed than, like, he seems like in the between Ben and Nate, like, not just talking points.
You know Digi's habit of having if you only listen to Digi and he's your sole source of information, very well informed, off the beaten path kind of opinion?
What? Well informed off the beaten path. Like, Digi doesn't really sound very well informed.
I mean, usually when Digi is making, like, that's part of what I'm getting at.
Okay.
But if Digi were your only source of information, it would seem like he's talking about something that is obviously true.
Okay,
but
fair.
Nobody else is talking about.
Fair, okay.
My point is that Tom is that, but for real.
Yeah, yeah. Like, he puts in the work to be that way, whereas Digi just kind of, like, he just...
There's some elements of Digi that seem like he lives in his own surreal universe.
Yeah, and I can appreciate that because I do that in a lot of ways, but also, like, it's fucking frustrating when, like, you know, I understand more about a topic than he seems to do.
As someone who lives in my own surreal universe, I'm totally on board with that.
I appreciate Phantom Horn and CWC over here.
Yeah. Do not touch wealth in progress. Alright, that's gotta be a reference I don't get. There's the severed head of the cop killer from an alternate universe.
A bunch of bang. Let's see. Kuratani, Marx, Energy, Bakuman. I don't know.
I haven't seen his drawing set up, so I don't know if that tablet stand thing is accurate, but I presume it is.
Probably. Like, a lot of people tend to, like, you know, just draw on tablets.
Yeah.
Do not touch. Work in progress, whatever this thing is.
Wealth in progress.
Oh, wealth in progress. I was trying to figure out where you got that from.
So
I was looking at this when you were talking.
The Simpsons reference with Hippo.
What?
I
don't know about it.
Do It For Her is a reference to an episode of The Simpsons. I don't remember how to explain it clearly right now because I've been awake for a very long time.
That's fine. I think of it as, like, whenever I hear Do It For Her, I think of Steven Universe.
Yeah.
You do it for her.
That is to
say
you'll do it for him. So yeah, welcome to
the Steven Universe podcast. This is not a vampire.
And Tarbuck Transom.
Oh, there's Brunswick.
Mammal.
Uh-oh.
Swine.
But before Brunswick has a chance to trample both of us and the room, Ben pulls out a Pokeball and returns him to it.
Whew, that was a close one. Sorry about that. Forgot Brunswick was still here.
So this is where you were hiding him?
I mean, where else could I secretly let this huge guy out of his Pokeball in Boston? Surely I can't keep him inside inside one all day either. Inside one all day either.
Fair point. With Brunswick out of the way, I take a better look at his room. Seems pretty on brand if you ask me, though there does seem to be way more energy drink cans here than reasonable for one person. Weirdly, enough the room smells a lot better than I expected. Don't know why though. Why I thought it would smell bad. I guess it just kind of assumed so.
All right, the word from May and Michelle is that Ben smells really bad.
Oh, really?
And I don't know, like, they didn't go into detail, though. They didn't, like, describe it at all.
I've never smelled Ben. I've never even been in the same... Well, I've been in the same room as Ben, just, like, not to my knowledge, like, after the fact, no, but I've never had a chance to smell him.
My sense of smell barely works, so if I'm not trying to smell things, then I can't.
Well, maybe you should smell the celebrity people you meet.
Yeah, what am I doing? Not sniffing all of the celebrities.
Exactly, that's what I'm trying to say.
I feel like if I just, like, if I was at BronyCon and I just, like, leaned in and smelled him, he would punch me.
Yeah. Ben sits down in front of... Oh, I wanted to say that I would probably be like Ben and have a bunch of energy drink cans all around if I could afford it.
Yeah, same.
Ben sits down in front of his tablet on his desk and gets to work, careful of the various orbs strewn about. I take a seat on his bed and watch him. So, this is where you spend most of your time by yourself? Doesn't it get lonely?
God, you're such a normie. Of course it does. But so does everyone. Like, all the time. I mean, I tried not being lonely a couple of times before. It didn't work out too great. Ooh.
Oh, Ben. The room goes silent as Ben continues tapping away at his tablet. He keeps trying to draw a line, undoing it, and trying again to no avail.
So,
after a couple of frustrating tries, he puts down his stylus and faces me.
I think that was a reference to Jackie.
I thought so too. Like,
oof.
Ow, right in the heart.
Hey, so, like, not to be rude, but I've noticed that lately you've had a sort of interest in me. It's not like I hate it, but I don't really get it.
Oh, no, I mean, I guess I kind of resonate with you, you know? It's weird. I don't really know how to describe it. I guess I kind of I like the cut of your jib. Ben ponders this for a moment.
Honestly, that sounds kind of gay, dude.
Exactly. I guess it does. Maybe I am gay for Ben Saint. I mean, that sounds fucking awful, and also my gender is deliberately ambiguous, so I'm not even sure if it's technically gay or not. But it makes sense, in a way. Then again, I've been called he for most of this game. But, you know, who cares? Because he can mean anything. Like, you know...
It's a quirk of language, whatever.
Exactly, because the English language is so fucking stupid that it has to be gendered, not as much as stupid French, but you know, we have to hold on to some stupidness because we are semi-related to French in our, like, history. Maybe one of these days I could even try to ask him out to that fabled rad prom that everyone is talking about. See what that would be like.
For more complaining about the French, you can watch our several episodes where we complain about the French on the Archplays.
'Cause it's French. 'Cause it's French. Ben turns around to face his monitor again, but before he picks up his stylus, he suddenly stops.
Hey, so how would you like it if we went to this gaming club I sometimes go to? I really don't feel like drawing right now, and they usually meet up around this time. This is the most accurate to life. Ben, not drawing comics.
Ouch! Big oof.
I really don't feel like drawing right now, and they usually meet up around this time in the library on campus. We could also just stay here and vape together if that sounds more your speed.
What should I say? Okay, I'm definitely saving at this point.
All right, and save here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. let's go to the club, or let's vape it up here.
I feel like we're pretty well locked into the Ben.
Well, we're definitely on the Ben route, but we don't want to, fuck it up like we did with Digi.
Huh.
I mean, this time we save, so we can go back whatever we do. Should we vape it up here, or let's go to the club?
I kind of want to know if, I'm sure he's talked about it somewhere, whether or not the thing in the vapors that you haven't read yet is canonical to real life. I guess I gotta kind of think and talk about it in a way that doesn't give you my, give away what happens in the vapors. If you're a spoiler guy.
Yeah, I don't know,
You want the intended experience, or?
Maybe. It's hard to say.
All right. Well, I'm leaning towards vape it up here.
Yeah, that's what I'm leaning towards.
In hopes that you just, hang out in his room and vape for a while and then fuck.
Yeah, let's vape it up here. I don't, especially because thinking about, that comics club that he was trying to be a part of, that he couldn't really jive with, so that's what I'm kind of basing my opinion on.
Gotcha.
I don't do gatherings that well. Let's just vape and chill here.
Let's see. We decided that the PCP guy is gender ambiguous, but some routes had been written at that point, and we failed to correct them with some of the he/hims. Okay. So the previous he/hims were that we had read, and we're like, oh, it's clearly the PCP guy. Those just were oversights then.
Okay.
Which makes sense because looking at the files for something like this, it's probably a fucking mountain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely don't begrudge you for, leaving that in. This is a massive undertaking, just to do. Especially, just a handful of people doing on their own, and not making any money of it. This is massive, so I can't fault you guys for leaving that in. Damn. This is already great.
Or Barista says, you can't get off the Ben route anymore, but you can still get a bad end.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That is exactly the way that I thought this game worked. We were just kind of debating which one was the bad ending.
Yeah, because this feels like Digi at the bar situation.
Totes.
Okay.
Vape and chill. Again, kind of gay, dude.
Ben pulls out a couple of jewels from his desk and throws me one. He shows me a couple of pod flavors.
So which flavor do you want?
Fuck! No! Oh no! Oh no.
This is a deep lore Ben thing.
No.
Does he have actual... I bet he has talked about this in the past.
I'm sure he has, but I didn't care because I don't vape. And I'm not necessarily trying to romance Ben. Oh my god.
Not trying to romance the guy in real life, huh?
Yeah, I'll take my parasocial relationship, thank you very much.
I mean, I want to be cool with the guy.
I want to be cool with the guy, but I don't have any assumptions that that's actually going to happen because I'm terrible at talking to people in the first place. I can't even talk to my own fans, so how can I talk to someone I'm a fan of? That just doesn't make sense. And like I had with Linkara, I just can't talk to people who I'm a fan of. So, the parasocial relationship, I'm far more comfortable with it because I just can't talk. How do I say, yeah, I'm really relating to your content and I feel like I'm gaining a sense of you from your content, even though I know, especially as a creator of myself, that doesn't make any sense because you don't put all of yourself into your content. So how can I even say that I've got a foothold into understanding you, even though you put some of yourself into what you make, but it's not all of it. So I'm just being a fucking creeper.
Hey, you're over the hump towards getting close to the same kind of territory that he's in because you have over 1,000 subscribers.
I mean, I guess, but there's a lot of not useless subscribers because
there's a lot of deadweight subscribers. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. What's the gayest thing we can pick? Creme brulee.
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
Have you had real creme brulee, by the way?
I don't know.
With a torch and everything?
I don't think so. I've had creme brulee something, but I don't know if it's real creme brulee. I'm gonna try. Okay, creme brulee it is.
Yeah, that's my vote.
Give me creme brulee.
I mean, I don't like this, damn it, flavor that much, but you do you, man. I really only have it on me because of a roommate, so I'm kind of glad you're taking it off my hands.
Okay.
That's ambiguous.
After loading it up and taking a hit, the room begins to slowly fog up with vapor. Soon enough, visibility gets bad enough that we lose each other in the fog, with only indication of another person in the room being faint hisses sounding every few seconds. I should probably strike up a conversation of sorts, but what should we talk about? God damn it! Another choice? Ugh! I gotta save that too. Man, I don't know what to do. I'm asking about travels or love life. Well, if we're going for
I suspect that the choice of flavor is a Morton's fork.
a Morton's fork, what's that?
It's where the paths seem to diverge, but they don't at all. You get
Maybe,
like a single different text box, you know?
Maybe. Okay. Ask him about his travels or his love life. I don't know what Ben would agree with most.
You know, you are trying to fuck Ben.
Yeah,
Let's ask him about his love life.
That's my thought, but it's like, what if Ben is not that kind of dude? Let's try it. Hey, so I was wondering, you got anyone special? You know, Mrs. Saint by your side?
Why do you want to know?
I was just curious. A man like yourself must have all kind of people flocking to your side.
He is well laid.
Oh, is he? Cool.
That's where the meme comes from.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, the Ben Saint interview by Digi, like
I never
many
listened to
years
it.
ago. That's the origin of well laid.
Nice. I mean, given like current things, he doesn't seem well laid. Just like how like the failed dates that he's talked about on the PCP.
My understanding is that a lot of his being well laid comes from short contact hookups rather than from like long-term relationships.
Okay, makes sense.
He was also a lot younger when a lot of that stuff happened, and
Yeah.
it's just easier to find people to fuck when you're younger because there's more people who are looking for people like you to fuck.
That's true.
I wish. I mean, just the other day I was out shopping and I see this nice girl, so naturally I say, "Hey, you look nice."
Yikes. Big mistake, Benny boy.
But she was really flustered about it, so I was gonna like leave her off with a fat rip of my vape, like the gentleman I am.
Of course.
But then she stopped me and was like, "Hey, you know that like vaping's bad for you, right?"
Oof. That's what I like to call an IRL cringe post.
So of course I pull out my gun and slide it into her fat gaping yapper, and I say, bullets are bad for you, right?
Damn.
And then not a moment later, I give her the fattest rip of a lifetime, literally, big ass red mushroom cloud, if you know what I'm saying.
Damn. Holy shit. I mean, I guess she did deserve it.
So yeah, I don't have the greatest luck with all of that romance shit. I just haven't found the right one, I guess.
Don't worry. I'm sure the right one is closer to you than you think.
If you say so.
We then continue to vape in silence as the sun goes down and the room gets darker and darker. This is actually really nice. Sitting in Ben's room, vaping together, shooting the shit, enjoying each other's company. I wouldn't mind doing this some more often. Eventually the room darkens enough that I figure I should probably go home. Well, I better get going then. It was nice chilling out with you today. Hopefully we can do so again.
Hell yeah, come over anytime. We can play some video games next time or something.
I stumble around in the vapor until I find the door.
Do you want me to turn on a fan or something?
Nah, I'm good. I found the door.
Cool. See you tomorrow then, Normie.
Well, I feel like that's in terms of endearment. Oh, what's up?
Huh. Yeah, I feel like that did go pretty well.
Yeah, I feel like it did, but I'm not sure. I can't trust it. You never trust a visual novel because when you think things are going well, that's when it gives you the bad endings. Like even if it's made by people who don't typically make visual novels,
Like
you
when you
never
get murdered
can
by a
trust.
bird.
Exactly. Well, no. That's the good ending. No.
The good ending
It's
was
when
when you
when you get murdered by a side character. You have no idea what the fuck their thing is. You just get hints and hints and hints. But you're trying to romance this other dude who's getting romanced by all the fucking chicks in the world, and so you're just basically just their competition. But you're trying to romance him, and this other dude just fucking kills you out of nowhere. And it's like, what the hell, dude? I wasn't even in your lane. What's up? And it's just like, oh no, I just gotta kill you.
That's a pretty particular experience you got there.
What? Why would you say that?
What was that?
I'm going to the bathroom. It was amnesia. Just randomly got killed while trying to romance Iku, whatever his face is.
Ikuhara? Alright then. Hey, we got some people in our Discord chat. Alright. So, with us in another lull here. What do you think of our little tangent conversations, our little side gigs that we keep stroking off about? Do people pick up what I'm putting down when I say stroke off? I mean like having a stroke and bleeding off into a little pocket of insanity. I don't mean jerking off. Does that carry? Does that come across to you guys? I wouldn't know. Waiting for the mouse to move on the stream. There it goes. Boy, my phone is way behind. But it still says it's live and accurate and stuff. That's weird. Whatevs.
I figured it out. I'll understand Ben more if I take MDMA right now. But I don't know where to get it.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
Exactly, because I don't know where to get it. I imagine I have to travel for it, and at that point, the stream will be over, so it doesn't matter anyways.
Good that you've talked yourself out of doing more drugs.
I never intended on doing MDMA. I just thought it'd be funny to walk in saying that.
You succeeded.
Why am I the only one laughing then?
I'm smiling.
You're smiling in a way I better humor this drunk, otherwise they might get mad.
Alright, I've shifted my hat into tard wrangling mode.
Tard wrangling? Am I the one needing to be wrangled? Okay, what'd I miss?
Literally nothing. I asked a couple of questions. The chat has not responded whatsoever.
See, because you don't ask questions.
Well, I guess I could tab over and see if there's more being said over here, but no, there is not.
Nope. And that's okay. Oh, I already did it. Oh, fuck, we missed it. Whatever.
The tides are changing, Stu. It was something about communism. Wait,
yeah.
There's an option to see the chat log. Is it H? Yes, it's
okay,
H.
yes. Okay, so it's
So that's why capitalism is fucked. Bernie will be our savior, and we should all just hail our new commie overlords.
Sounds good.
The tides are changing, students, and the future is no longer right or left. It's forward. Are you ready? That's a yang.
Exactly.
That's a yang thing.
Mm-hmm.
Not right or left. Forward.
Cool. I dig it. If only it didn't drop out.
Okay, class dismissed. Make sure to watch all the videos I talked about in class today. Some real good stuff in there. Definitely make sure to vote Bernie wear yang.
As the term concluded, these rants have become before more and more bearable. I dare say even somewhat entertaining.
I mean, literally, yes, Ben did radicalize me a bit.
Well, I was already radicalized, but it's just kind of like hyperbolic, like, circle jerk, like, yeah, I agree with Ben. Why is everyone not agreeing with Ben?
Oh, it's immensely frustrating listening to him make a good point and then have everyone either, like, misunderstand it so completely that it seems like they're doing it on purpose. Like, I don't even know how you can get that far away from the thing that he's trying to say when it seems so obvious.
I feel like mainly that's Nate doing that. Like, everyone else is just kind of, like, trying to, like, steer away from the conversation because they're just tired of it all.
I guess.
At least that's my memory of my perception of listening to the episodes. Yeah, despite that, it's still pretty draining to be so woke for a whole class. I'm kind of glad it's over. I better leave before my brain is yang gang bang more like Bernie burned after any further.
Hey, Sagiri, a moment.
Shit. I begrudgingly make my way over towards his desk. So what's up?
So today is actually the physical release of my newest comic, and, well, I thought it would be neat if you came to check it out with me.
Yes, please.
I mean, considering you weren't able to actually see me draw anything last time, I still want to show you my stuff somehow, and this is, like, a good opportunity, right?
Ben's comics have physical releases? Now I'm curious how good of an artist he actually is.
Okay, sick. Meet me after school and we'll head on over to the comic book store together.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch the Drawcast?
No, I didn't. Like, I should go back and watch them, but...
I watched a handful of Drawcasts.
Are they good?
I enjoy a lot of them. The one that I feel like I'm the most likely to go back and watch is the one that I missed, which is drawing ourselves in each other's art styles.
Cool.
Something like that. Or drawing each other in our art styles. Yeah.
Okay, so this very much feels like the hippo section.
Yeah.
Bill Jape and Jail Bape. Red Noir.
That is the Adobe Photoshop Adventures.
Yeah, and this is
section.
all Saint Comics. Let's
Yeah.
see. Slime and Punishment.
The only one in color.
Oh, is it? Cool.
Yeah, all of his other comics are black and white.
Oh, I see. That's cool. That's cool. See, there's some Redcon, Scott Pilgrim. I don't know what that is. Ew, excuse me. I approve. Very much so. I still can't get over how great a title Slime and Punishment is.
Yeah, that's excellent.
Especially because I tried to read Crime and Punishment and listen to the audiobook, and I barely understood it. I want to come back to it.
Do you have the fabled drunk hiccups?
I do, and I can't stop it.
You are a Looney Tune. You're a fucking Looney Tune right now.
Can I be a cat Looney Tune?
Okay.
That'll make me the happiest.
Sylvester.
I mean, he has a tuxedo like Scooter, so that's pretty good. After school, I find myself at the local comic book store at the mall with Ben. Though the store looks deserted. There isn't even any staff here. Maybe they're out on a break. You know, I'm gonna run out of booze if we keep streaming every single day.
Costco.
I can't go out. I'm fucking quarantined.
I'm quarantined. I went out twice today.
Yeah, 'cause you're fucking, like, evil.
This is... Alright, so, a thing that I started on Pantsu Party's Discord is you put a lock in your name if you're under quarantine, and you put an unlocked lock
Oh, I
in your
didn't know
name.
you started that.
Yeah, I'm the one who suggested that.
I see.
Like, because at the time they were talking about, what's his name? Barack Obama. And Barack Obama's gig was that you put a B in your name if you're one of his followers.
Oh, I see.
So I thought that it would be a good idea to put a lock in your name if you were under quarantine.
You know, it's a shame that Barack Obama has cornered the market on bees, because what about CGB Grey, dude?
Yeah. You'd have to put a B and a robot in your
I mean, I guess,
name.
but why can't it just be bees?
Are you gonna pass out
No,
before
I'm not. Like, I was just thinking, wow, wouldn't it be funny if I just passed out? But I actually don't feel that tired. Okay. Ben leads me to a large section to the side labeled saintscomics.com, and I noticed Ben's name written all over the shelf of comics. Whoa, is this like all your work? Damn, I didn't realize how successful a comic book artist you were.
Yeah, I'd say like half of these probably aren't all that great. A whole bunch of uninspired sequels, if I'm being honest. I'm definitely way more proud of this most recent one.
I can tell. Ben then picks up a comic off the shelf and pushes it into my hand. I read a few pages at his discretion and find it to be pretty entertaining read. This is actually really cool. You got such a dynamic framing, and the black and white aesthetic really suits that art style.
Aw, thanks, man. I put a lot of work into it, so I appreciate the compliment.
You know what? You've already convinced me. I'm going to buy myself a copy.
Really? I mean, you could have asked me for a copy for free, but I probably would have given you one. But hey, I ain't complaining. I mean, we could also just walk out with this copy right now. It's technically mine, and there's nobody around here to catch us.
Nah, I'm impressed enough that I actually want to buy it to feel like it was worth something, you know?
Well, thanks. That's pretty cool of you.
Aww, he's so cute.
He blushes purple. That's great.
Yeah. As we make our way to the counter, the door opens and two people walk in. What?
Hey, Vincent, Magda, what's up? These are real people.
Yeah. Friends of Ben? I guess they fit the profile.
What is happening with Magda?
Right. Friends of Ben? I guess they fit the profile, except for maybe not wearing any left-leaning political shirts.
Fascinating.
Despite Ben apparently knowing them, they completely ignore him and continue walking into the store and making their way to the new releases section. They stop in the middle of the shelf, and after a quick scan, their eyes stop and stare at the particular section of the shelf. After a few seconds, they start staring. They leave the shelf and both walk around the store aimlessly for a few seconds, only to finally come to a stop at the front desk. The guy Ben called Vincent frustratingly rings the bell on the desk a few times, but he eventually gives up and decides to finally address us.
Where's the desk girl? Wait, I feel like I can accurately... He's the guy that I can accurately render in voice.
I've never heard them before.
They don't have voices, but I just get such a sense of his personality.
Okay. Do you mean the receptionist? We don't know. Nobody seems to be manning the store. Vincent gives out a long sigh.
So what brings you two to this old place anyways?
The girl named Magna speaks up. New Pumbaa Adventures issue.
Ah, I see.
The room then becomes awkwardly silent as no one finds anything to talk about. Shouldn't Ben, introduce us or something? Magda, ... Is she okay? Should we go after her?
No.
So is that answer the first or second question? Vincent doesn't respond. The awkward silence continues as it had before until Vincent can also no longer take it and silently leaves us as well. And then there were two. Ben and I diligently wait for someone, even though I'm pretty sure I could just pay Ben for the comment. It isn't all too bad, though. The clean scent of new comic paper combined with Ben's usual energy drink musk gives the air of in the store a unique smell. It isn't too bad at all. I look over to Ben and find him awkwardly looking around. I decide to finally break the silence.
You know, that was actually really cool because I feel like that is exactly what would happen if this were to actually occur with those characters. Yes.
I don't know really anything about Vincent and Magda. I feel like I've heard Magda at least once, but...
You're gonna fucking love her.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, you have to tell me the story at some point.
I don't have to tell you the story. It's short as fuck. You can just read it.
Where is it?
SaintComics.com. Where do you think?
Okay. I don't know, because you said they're real people.
They're not. I don't think they're real people.
Then why did you... You lied to me.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
You're just
you did.
drunk.
No, I swear you lied to me.
You lied to me. Is it all right?
You betrayed the law.
Law?
The term's almost over, huh? It feels like just yesterday a portal to Pokemon Hell was opened up in your classroom.
Yeah, this term felt like it took forever to finish, but it definitely wasn't as bad as most. I think some of the students, well, one in particular, made it more bearable than usual.
Then Ben gives me a week, unironically.
Ooh,
I guess that means the rumors are true. Despite Ben's attitude on the subject, he's totally gay. And given that one time he had a tombstone, he's totally dead too. He's both gay and dead. Well, if that's the case, he ain't gonna come out and say it like the bitch he is. It's time for me to make him admit it. In other words, I need to hashtag get Ben to go gay. The hashtag is important after all. Everything's better with a hashtag. This is also my perfect chance to finally ask him my burning question right after he's hinted at his true sexuality to me. Hey, so I was wondering, do you like to, accompany me to Rad Prom? Ben hesitates at the question.
You mean like in a gay way?
Oh no, like, I would never suggest that. More like in a mentor-disciple kind of way. You know, just showing me the ropes kind of way.
Oh, well, if that's the case, then, yeah, okay. I'd totally not be gay for you, bro.
Okay. I wouldn't have it any other way, bro. The awkward silence then resumed, but my heart was going crazy. I'm actually going to Rad Prom with Ben Saint himself. A truly dream come true. Finally, a chance to engage in some forbidden love. To hashtag get Ben to go gay despite his wishes. What a truly magical moment. After about 10 minutes of waiting, we give up and leave. I ended up just buying a copy of the comic from his place. From this date forward, I will treasure it as catalyst to our love. What?
This can only lead to good things.
You say that now, but you've never played a visual novel.
Yes, I did. It just was all about murder instead of fucking.
And that's your problem. Red Prom is only a few hours away, and I have everything prepared to make it a magical night. All I need to do now is ask my fellow killers for help in the art of seduction.
Wait, I guess you could kind of call you could also call Persona a visual novel, and Persona is equally about fucking and murder.
Exactly. Wait, did I just messed with my own point?
Yep.
Who cares? It just doesn't matter anyways.
It's all a rich tapestry.
Yeah, it's just a bit. Who cares about bits unless they're funny? If they're not funny, then no one cares and people would rather you move on, so let's just move on.
Yeah, if you care too much about the bit, you'll become bitter.
That sounds so stupid. I mean, Spirit has style for miles. Surely they would know something on how to style oneself for such a night. However, as I reach the cathedral, I am unfortunately greeted by a familiar sight.
BC Runch says, hello, comma, and then nothing.
Hi, long time no see.
Hello, BC Runch. Welcome to, hour 3 of our stream.
Oh my god, is it really hour 3?
Just about.
Damn.
This
is a long boy.
It's almost 21 when we started at 18.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Alright, well, shit. PPU struck again.
Russell, you motherfucker.
Huh? What was that purple blur? Could that have been the infamous Magichan? Was he actually the one responsible for the cathedral's vandalism after all?
I can't fucking believe it. Fuck the Pizza Party University to the ends of the universe and back.
Ben, in a complete outrage, burst into anger-filled spiel as I just arrived.
Surely we have a single lead on where they could be, right?
His gaze slides across the killers until it rests on me.
Sagiri, you of all people must know. I demand an answer now, and I better like it. Where is the Pizza Party University?
Uh-oh, my deep love for the man I have forsaken. In my deep love for the man I have forsaken his original request of me, and now I'm officially in deep shit since I really have no idea where the PPU is. What do I say? Okay, I'm obviously saving. Okay, either, well, I don't know, but maybe the real PCP University was...
Definitely that one.
That one?
Yes.
Like, that's what I was leaning towards as well, but it's just more like, wouldn't that be funny?
Maybe the real Pizza Party University was the friends
You know, the whole time we've been searching for this Pizza Party University as though it were a physical location or a group of people, but maybe it's actually something else. Maybe it's far more than what we originally imagined it to be. Maybe. I hesitate for a moment, unsure of whether I should go through with this line of thinking after all, but eventually I decide that it's way out of this mess.
It's the only way out.
It's the only way out. Maybe the real PCP University was actually the friends we made along the way. Silence echoes across the halls of the cathedral. Well, what I mean is, maybe the thing that we couldn't and wanted to find wasn't the PPU, but instead was the connections we could have had with people around us all along. Maybe the thing we need to find, or the problem we need to solve, wasn't within others, but within ourselves.
I love his very confused face.
You know, like the moral to every kid's movie there ever was, or the correct path to happiness, or the one true meaning of Christmas. They always are about finding true friendships that last a lifetime. Maybe that was what we were really actually looking for this entire time. Maybe that was the PCP University all along.
Oro Barista says, I take full credit for this joke. I said it to Shade and he used it.
Oh, really? Okay.
That's Shade who...
Shade Ditchy Bros?
No, I'm pretty sure if it was that Shade, then it would be like MZ Shidu, and we probably would have heard more about it because, you know...
Oh.
If it was Shade, he probably wouldn't be making a PCP dating sim in the first place, you know?
No. Another moment of silence passes, and regret for what I said starts to settle in.
Yep, and cool. I meant to put a period. How are both of you? I also tend to pronounce it B-Crunch. Okay. This
cool.
originates from the Big Crunch 1-9. Also, in a way, I'm glad Degrassi ended with next class. Hello, Vampire, and who the other person is.
Tarbell Transom, of course.
Hi, I'm Tarbuck Transom. I'm the co-host of the live streams. I'm also
and the chat wrangler.
I'm the chat wrangler, and I'm also the co-host of the Arch Plays, which is our podcast over top of video game footage that it has nothing to do with that video game footage.
What was I thinking?
Yes, our barista confirms that it is in fact Shade the Novice, the guy that I thought.
Okay, cool. I hope we're on the right track.
Okay.
What was I thinking? Friendship, relationships? Who cares about any of that? Who would seriously consider such childish thoughts?
All right. So, a tweet from Ben that really burned its way into my soul is he said a while back, man, there's something I miss about the pony days. It really felt like we were all going somewhere, even if that place was stupid.
I can appreciate that, yeah. Yeah, man.
I'm Tarbuck Transom.
Yeah, Ben just got more hearts with me.
Yeah.
I think I might ditch you all to go to Boston. And hope Senpai will notice me.
I mean, it's north enough to be cold, so that seems good to me.
I was supposed to find the PPU, not come up with some kumbaya bullshit. Ben's obviously not gonna fucking accept this.
Yeah, I think I get what you mean.
Wait, you do?
Like, Even though the Pizza Party University is shitty and is objectively bad for everyone, maybe, for now, until we can find them and deal with them appropriately, we need to make sure we aren't shitty ourselves to the people around us. This is the best.
Yeah.
I mean, you still didn't provide me a single legitimate lead on the PPU, which is fucking pathetic if I'm being honest here. But hey, maybe that ain't too bad of a thing after all. Maybe it allows us to be less shitty people and to improve ourselves first, despite the bullshit that's around us and keeps us down. We were looking for the Pizza Party University out there when...
Ben points to his chest.
Maybe the Pizza Party University was within here all along.
The killers around us applaud to the speech, and I find myself shedding a tear of how unironically sincere this all is. Ben then gives me what looks to be an actual genuine smile for real this time. I didn't think such a thing was possible.
Okay, enough of that gay shit. Getting started on cleaning this fucking place while I go and get myself a cold Rockstar X-Durance marshmallow. Is that real? Is that real?
I don't know.
Want one, Sagiri?
Hell yeah.
Alright, coming right up.
Yes! As Ben leaves a sense of relief washes over me. I thought for sure he would end me for not finding the PPU. Maybe my wily charms got to him, and he had no choice but to forgive me. Or maybe what I said wasn't all bullshit and actually was some cathartic real genuine shit. Who knows? Well, I guess there's only one more thing left to do.
B Crunch says, cool. Also, what do you think Pat lost his hair naturally by next gen? What? Do you think, Pat Mastroianni, do you think he actually lost his hair, or do you think he just shaved his head for the character?
Well, he still has no hair, so I assume it was very natural, like hair loss. Like, at the very least, he might have, shaved it because he was starting to go bald. But, yeah, either way, he's bald now, and he seems to be bald forever, and he's not even playing the character anymore.
I feel like there's also probably an element of... the old Degrassi spirit where you portray yourself with more or less your own actual clothes and style.
Yeah.
In that, that's probably just what he looked like at the time and they went with it.
Well, yeah, and he still is very bald. So that's why I'm assuming that he didn't necessarily go bald for, style. Just more I'm bald now. Mm-hmm. There we go. A few hours later, I found myself outside the Rad Prom venue, breathless to the sight. This is it. The moment I could finally #get Ben to go gay. And I cannot wait. I spot the man himself waiting near the doors and approach him his smartly dressed body. I totally dig his top. Hot damn.
That's his outfit from Nuzlocke Conquest.
Oh, really? Cool. Hey there, you're looking quite, what's the word?
Ben Saint-licious?
Damn. Yes, exactly that. Though, I feel like you're supposed to have a matching hat with that outfit. Wait a second. Ephraim's hat.
Yeah, that piece of shit Ephraim took it from me and refuses to give it back, despite it being very sentimental to me.
Damn.
One of these days, that hat will be mine once again.
Once more.
But for now, let's make our way inside.
Let's.
B Crunch says, the shaving because you started to go bald thing reminds me of Patrick Stewart. Cool on the Pat thing. I've been rewatching Degrassi again.
That's been kind of like my dad. He has a bald spot, and for a while he was kind of letting his hair grow, but he has kind of started shaving it. My brother... I imagine my brother's probably going to go that route. Well, one of my brothers, because he's already started, losing hair, even though he's only fucking 24. Hot damn.
Yeah, it tends to set in really early, which is why I'm pretty comfortable with not knocking on wood, although I will do it anyway. that I'm unlikely to go bald because my father has a very different hair texture and started to go bald before he was 20.
Yeah, it's strange that my brother at 20, like, when he was 23, started, like, 23, 22, started going bald because he has hair like mine, or he had hair like mine. It was, wow.
My hair has gotten thinner, but it's not that level.
Yeah. Ben then leads the way into Rad Prom proper.
Rad Prom proper. Yeah.
Inside, all manner of student and teacher alike stand around and mingle. It seems like we've arrived slightly late, and the first round of dancing has already finished. Near the back, I notice a tablet with lists of names. Curious, I make my way towards it as Ben follows. So, what exactly are these lists?
Oh, these are famous PCP Grail and PCP Jail lists.
Yes.
Who showcase the very best and very worst this school has to offer.
Oh, yeah.
Every student should aim to be ascended into Grail status and to avoid being humiliated into jail status, as to do so is to be immortalized forever and such.
My eyes glitter with excitement as I scan through the names of the students on the PCP Grail list. I recognize a few of them in some of my classes. So how does one get into the PCP Grail?
There's no real fast rule to it, but being really funny tends to help your case. The key thing, though, is to do something truly epic.
My mind begins to race at how I could possibly be so amazing to get onto the PCP Grail. I wonder if creating a whole fan game about the school and its lore can do the trick. Nah, it sounds like too much work. I mean, who would really do that, right? Maybe I could get away with just coming to school with a voice modulator and making some funny noises and playing the piano. Or maybe just playing one of those fancy grand pianos really well at a random moment. That's funny, right? Or better yet, why not both? As I think about the logistics of bringing a grand piano to school, I notice the fortified door next to the list labels PCP jail. Wait, so there is actually like a physical jail you put students into?
Oh, of course, and they fully deserve it for not being good enough. I mean, don't worry, we feed them.
Ben goes quiet for a second.
Sometimes. We also have the PCP Purgatory and other PCP-related spaces down the hall. We just kind of forget about them, so they actually might have died of starvation.
Ouch. I see. I wonder what it's like inside a PCP jail. Does the PCP jail door ever open?
Oh? Thinking about taking a peek inside, huh? I can unlock the door for you.
Ben then pulls a large key out of his pocket and proceeds to unlock a massive door at the front, massive padlock in front of the door. It falls down towards the ground with a thud. He gestures for me to open the door. My curiosity now peaking, I reach for the doorknob, but as soon as I place my hand on it, a sinister chill runs down my spine.
What's wrong, Sayuri? Why don't you open the door? Aren't you curious? Don't you want to be enlightened?
I decided to let go of the doorknob. Maybe another time. I mean, we are at Rad Prom and we haven't even started dancing yet. Probably should get to that.
I guess you're right.
After locking up the PCP jail again, we make our way over toward the dance floor and luckily find a slow song playing. Perfect. A slow song will push us closer and will just be the thing to hashtag get Ben to go gay. Hey, so, wanna, like, slow dance together? Not in a gay kind of way, as we mentioned before, but like in a teacher-student kind of way.
Yeah? Okay, sure.
I quickly grab Ben's hips before he changes his mind, and soon enough we are swaying back and forth to the music. The smell of a freshly drunken rock star exturance marshmallow fills the air around us as I hold him tightly.
You know, I just wanted to say that I really enjoyed our time together this semester, despite how serious I took the whole PPU thing.
Yeah, I know, Ben. I know.
I mean, I feel like maybe I took things too far and soured the mood for everyone. I can just get so passionate about things sometimes, you know?
Okay, I really need to use the bathroom. I didn't want to stop right here, but I have to. Okay, bye.
Terrible time to stop.
I know.
Hurry back. All right. In the meantime, I'll check the chat again. Let's see. I feel that Shane's parents never really visited him. All right, I'll read that when Vamp gets back. The game that we're playing here is the Procrastinators Podcast fan-made dating sim, or TPC dating sim. There's a title around here somewhere. You know what I'm talking about. You understand what I'm putting down. If you follow any of us on Twitter, we talk about it there by name, and we like tag the developers, which is why the developers are also watching us stream this. The idea is that it's a dating sim where all the characters that you can date are members of the podcast that we both really like. Is Ben human? Yes, Ben is human. I mean, when you say, is Ben human, do you mean, like, is he a real person? Because the answer to that is also yes. Ben is a real boy. Alright, sounds like Vamp's almost back.
I found my glove in the hallway.
Alright. B Crunch says, I feel that Shane's parents never really visited him in Stouffville, where they sent him. Like, maybe they considered him the family shame.
I'm sure they considered him the family shame, but I'm sure like they visited him from time to time.
Then we talk a little bit about the game. Ourobarista is like, oh god, I wouldn't wish having to explain all of this onto anyone. One of the things that you missed is B Crunch being like, so what is this game exactly?
Oh,
and I like vaguely explained the Procrastinators and how this is a fan game about a dating sim where you date the people on the podcast.
Exactly what I was afraid of.
B Crunch says, I thought he was a... Oh, cool. Is Ben human? I follow Vampire. I thought he was a magical being.
Yeah, magical being. Who else would be interested in a vampire like me?
I mean, I feel... Oh, I already read this part.
Okay. Ben, can you shut the fuck up and just let us enjoy this moment? Sometimes you talk a little too much, dude.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. I mean, all I'm saying is that I'm sorry for acting the way I did. Wasn't the best way to conduct myself personally.
It's cool, dude. Stop worrying about it.
Okay, yeah. I'll stop now. Let's go back to dancing.
Nah. We continue at Rad Prom together for a bit, but it's not too long before we decide to bail early and just continue the night vaping at Ben's place.
You know, I bet there's an ending where Ben encourages you to open the door to PCP jail and throws you in.
I was thinking about that, and I was afraid that was about to happen.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been an opportune time to take advantage of the situation.
B Crunch
I'm
says...
talking!
Oh. I thought you were talking just abstractly.
No,
I didn't think you were reading the game.
Shut up! But I guess I never ended up really having the balls to do so. There you go. What's up?
That would have been the opportune time to take advantage of the situation.
That's what I was saying.
Alright, so B Crunch says, I wonder how I'd read Ben's voice. Well, you could listen to the podcast, and then you would know what Ben's voice sounds like.
Yeah. So yeah, I never actually got Ben to go gay, but I also don't think I necessarily failed in my mission, because really, it was pretty obvious from the start. Ben Saint is totally fucking gay. Okay, what's this?
Oh, credit roll.
Oh, this is the real ending.
This is a real ending.
Or like the real Ben ending.
I'm gonna call this a bad end because we don't fuck Ben.
Well, what if it's not, like, written into it?
What if it's not even possible to fuck Ben?
It's pretty implied that eventually we will fuck him.
Turn up the music.
Eventually, it feels like we will fuck him.
Chip Wiseman, Never Paint, Shade the Novice, Eric Seabase, James Tolbert, a.k.a. Lemon Tart. Remedy. Pest Girl, Best Boy, Founders. Staff. It's a lot of staff.
Well, yeah, it takes a lot to make this tour thing.
Hey, Aura Barista. There you are.
Where? I'm missing
Off
them.
screen now.
Oh, crap. The anime snob. Jeff Fu. Off. Damn.
CG's. Devu Goo V1. Okay.
Endless War Date. Cerise Attack. Jesse's Note. Writing, Orbarista, Digiroute, Tom Oliver Route, Devu Route. Nice.
Oblivion Fall for music. Christine Machado. Give and take. Chicken and a basketball. Idiot. And then the gamer word.
Yeah. Yeah. Really solid game.
Powered by Ripple, Bang Energy, Huel, Slimecourt, Manchild Inc., and Kona Grill.
Nice. Oh.
Talking about true friends and legitimate artists who just so happen to be the real deal and constantly demand the best from each other and of themselves. The kind who won't settle for second place and who are always going to be better than they were the day before. Damn it. Damn it.
Endless Chess, Horseshoe Finale 2015. Thanks for playing. We did it! We did it! We managed not to die!
We successfully didn't die.
Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah! Yeah! Alright, I much would have preferred the ending in which we got Ben Saint to go gay. But I will settle for that for now because I've been awake for such a long time. I feel like I'm going to pass out sitting up.
Yeah, this feels like a good stopping point, so yeah.
All right. Join us again tomorrow when we try to date Tom.
Yeah, thank you all for joining us, and thank you all the people who made the PCP dating sim. Like, damn. 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 B
Crunch says, I just beat Volvagia just now from Ocarina of Time. Cool. Volvagia is an awesome fight, and I really like that they chose to remake Volvagia into a person with a spear for Hyrule Warriors, because that's clearly the best character design they possibly could have had out of a Legend of Zelda villain.
I know nothing about what you're talking about, so thank you all for joining us.
Good night.
Night.
Hope that was fun, everybody.
Yeah, and if it was fun, join us tomorrow.
Yeah, get into our Discord server. Or Barista, we will be joining you in. I at least will be joining you in your Discord server.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
See you tomorrow for Tom. Bye.